Live everywhere. We are live.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh yeah, I'm at half health.
Hello, people of the internet. I am over 18 years of age.
I'm over 18.
Okay.
Over 18. Although if I were exactly 18, that would be okay too.
Yes, you would be. Just not
I am
a band.
18.
Not a
So
band
you're
18. Okay, so I will give us the recap.
Okay, good, because I missed the last one,
Yeah,
right?
Jared, we missed Jared, but Zatar was definitely a part of the game. So
Was he?
we will let Jared know what happens to Jared
Right.
now. So last you left off, you were fighting a large band of hobgoblins and goblins that have been, turned into the yellow power of the Netheries, right upstairs, right? You were in the middle of that.
Oh.
You guys were able to finish that. You destroyed all of the goblins except a few, and the party got split. Dale got cut off at the front of the base, and you guys ended up finding a trap door in the bathrooms. So you guys went down. So Dale took a little napsy, and the rest of you guys went downstairs. So he assumes Zatara for the rest of the match.
Yeah,
And you know my playstyle. Inefficient.
He's basically Uncle Iroh in the hot tub right now.
Yeah, Dale is.
So
I do like Uncle Iroh.
he's made his way back through. He went down the path. He found the front entrance, and then backtracked his way to where you found the side entrance. And so he's like an hour away, I think. But at this point in time, you guys are about a half an hour
Yes.
into that hour-long situation. So you guys went downstairs and you found yourself here at the map. This is like the under dungeon where there's tons of minecart tracks. You guys made your way. I will change the thing to here. You guys landed here, and you guys ended up going north. There was a couple of minecarts here. You went under this minecart tunnel, and you guys ran into a very large steam engine. I forgot what it's called. The auger.
The
Yes.
fiendish
The fiendish auger.
The
non-fiend.
the Navy
construct.
fiend.
Can we call it the obligator?
We call it auger, yes.
It's not a fiend, by the way.
It bored its way through and created a large, cave-in, pretty much. This was basically the sewer of the above, and so there was a Udyug mutate that was there.
Oh, right.
You didn't fight the Udyug because it basically toilet bowl down into the depths here.
Okay.
Because
That
the
was
auger
the
bored.
big pile of poison, right?
Yeah,
that was
big
burning
pile of
everything.
Yeah,
And that
because
was-
the auger was like
drilling through it.
was
drilled
leaking, but also making it so it was stable, so that it was filling up. And then
Fluid.
Zatara
Finished off the auger.
intellectually just thunderwaved the auger, and so it all drained away.
Great.
It all drained away. So
Because
that was
that's
great.
a hole.
Good thinking there.
And then you guys ended up making your way here, which was this large kind of cylindrical cavern of yellow. I kept saying green, but it's yellow crystals that were the apex of this large stalagmite because it's coming from the top. Tights are up from the bottom. Whatever. You can correct me in the other way around.
Stalactites with G come from the ground. That's how you remember.
There, I'll never forget it.
Stalactites with Z come from the ceiling.
There you go.
It's
It's
spelled
still
differently.
Yeah, stalagmites and stalactites.
Stalag.
They
That makes
stalag might be on the
So it's a
ground, they
stalag-
stalag might be on the
type.
top, you stalag might be down.
So,
Good to
so
know.
we came along the cart path right here, and we curled around this way, and there was this super crick that
It was a
was
super grip.
that was attached to the ceiling.
Oh no.
It was powered
And it
by
kept-
the Nezarese rock.
It kept pulling our party members up and trying to eat them.
No, I don't like
He
that.
was hungry. You guys finished it off, and then, as always, they blow up, and all of you were in its radius, and Jared was right there in the middle of it, or Satara was. So
Sure.
the dust settles. And
I'm sorry, I'm gonna interrupt briefly. I
Yes.
assume all the resources that have been tracked, that was from last session? Okay, great.
Yeah, he was using your link, so
Great.
sounds great.
I hope it
So
was
that's
easy
good
to
share
navigate.
that.
Okay, and I have Madness from Grick.
Yeah, he took a madness from Greg, and I think it downed you.
It did down you, you
You
did
went
go
down.
unconscious.
Now,
So
I know that I am.
Yep.
Jared went
permanently
unconscious.
I don't see any hit point damage.
I don't think I kept track on the hit points on that, but you were down, and then
How far down am I?
Did he get healed? Like I think
I don't think anyone healed. He went down.
No,
No,
I
he-
was going to. I couldn't.
I think we
because
ended after the fight, and now we're just doing the get our friends up.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we have
So you are
Sovereign
still
and-
down.
Oh, I'm still down. Oh,
Yeah, Sovereign
is my familiar still alive?
No.
he died immediately.
He lasted us all.
He got
5 seconds.
scrunched.
Jeremiah was controlling you at that point, so don't blame me.
Well, he gave you strategic knowledge of the room that you were going in.
Didn't he
that's
fly
true.
and get
He found
sniped
it,
by the
yeah.
Udyug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't,
Oh,
it
was
doesn't
it?
matter
That's
what
right.
stat block you use. All familiars are ultimately our canaries.
All gonna die.
In this Netherese mine, not a coal mine.
Did you use that because they use canaries to sniff out poison gas?
Exactly. Yes. Do the
Oh,
canary.
but your,
Alright, so,
your thing was really
You have
fun.
two
Like,
friends
Oh,
that are
good,
down.
good. Yeah,
We got
that
Zatar
someone
who's down.
faced-
We got
Yeah, like
Sovereign
two
who's
brigands.
down.
Oh, good.
And this is going to represent Maris, who I don't believe is down. And then this is
Well,
obviously.
and the problem is Maris is hot Maris. She's not
That's right.
useful Maris.
Oh,
Is she hot, Maris? I have.
She is hot Maris.
She is not.
but she was.
Because my
I was
initial
saying.
thought was, oh shit, they're down. We don't have a healer.
I have his PDF, but I don't have his like D&D Beyond. So
Oh, interesting. It should be.
They're essentially the same character. They just have a few.
no, I have both.
Oh, okay.
you have
I
both,
just
I
have the
see.
PDF, so I can't update. Like I don't know where he's at HP wise.
I see.
I just have a level 6 character sheet.
I see.
Well, he's part of your
He's on the
your
campaign.
game in the campaign, right?
I should be able to see them.
Yeah, I was not able to.
Or her. All right.
Should've been
So
able to see
that's where
her.
we're at. So we are out of initiative. So you guys are welcome to do what's necessary.
I mean, I wouldn't mind making a medicine check against Sav to stabilize him.
I forgot about that. I'm the one
Do
that's
we
healing
have
spells, and so
the
is
ability
Slower.
to. Oh, I forgot. So you can do that to Sovereign. I will have Goblin Slayer. He's got the healer.
He's got the healer kit.
He's got the healer kit and he's got the healer feat.
Mm.
So this is kind of a cool new feature that is a feat that he took. So I'll read through it here.
The healer feat in 6th edition is amazing.
Yeah, I think. So he's got. Blah blah blah.
Hot damn.
Let me read it.
30-20.
Healer, Battle Medic. As a utilized action, you can expend one of the healer's kits to tend to a creature within 5 feet of you. That creature can expend one of its hit dice, and then you roll on that dice. The creature regains that number of hit points equal to the roll plus 3. Whenever you roll a dice, and then a healer re-rolls, whenever you roll a dice to determine the number of hit points you receive with a spell or with this battle feat mechanic, you can re-roll. Oh, so if I receive healing, I can re-roll. That's pretty good.
No, I think it's if you're doing the healing.
Whenever you roll a dice to determine, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So in that case, for the battle medic, let's see, you utilize action. You can expend one use of the healer's kit and tend to a creature within 5 feet. That creature can expend one of its hit dice, and you roll it. So I roll your hit dice. There we go.
And that way,
You
the
get
feat
that
like
re-roll
benefits itself.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But
Okay, so-
it also, if you're a spellcaster and you cast healing spells, you get to reroll them too. So
That's really nice.
it's really good.
That's really good. Okay, so I will, as
Okay, so I guess I'm
Problem
at 0
solver.
HP.
you're at 0 HP, and what's your hit die? A D6.
Meager D6.
So you get D6
Plus
plus
three.
3, and if I don't like the roll, which is a 4, should I re-roll it? It's
No,
yeah,
4 is
roll
above
four
average.
is-
Forest Bars.
So you get 7 hit points.
I'll take it. That's much better than 0.
And,
I did waste the creature's reaction because he opportunity attacked you to kill you, pretty much.
Oh no.
and Jared, how many madness points do you have? Is that 2?
So okay, so if I got one more last time when I missed, then I'm up to 2,
yes.
and I'm going to mark that as 2, not
Okay.
11.
And when you wake up, your arm holding the staff
Okay.
of shielding
Okay.
shrinks by one side. Pew, 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 pew.
And I look at it and say, if it happens to the other arm, then I can cosplay as a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
You just half mutated to your
He's got a
trans-
big head,
Tyrannosaurus
tiny
Rex.
arms.
He's not sure how well this plan fell through.
So now you got that feature where on strength rolls using your hands, you have disadvantage. So
Oh,
this would
no.
be an ability
Oh, no.
check or a save that has to do with your hands.
A wizard making strength checks?
Yeah.
Oh.
If it
Nerf
comes
it
to that,
more.
if it comes to that, I've already
What
failed.
I would say, we are doomed.
So I've noticed, like, clerics are always having to make concentration checks. And so, like, Spirit Guardians is great for 1 round, and then you lose it, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, why are wizards so much better on the concentration checks? And it's like, oh, because they stay out of the fight and don't get hit. You
Yeah.
make 100% of the concentration checks you never have to
You
make.
never have to make them.
It's like the inverse of the Wayne Gretzky quote.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're the best golfer if you never golf.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because you're zero. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
I have a flawless record.
Never lost.
What do you do on the course? I'm the guy that drives the cart. I have a great record.
Stavros, you
Yes.
took a point of difference.
That
How
is
many are you at?
I just made that up.
You're at 4.
This is my 4th tick.
This is your 4th tick. Interesting.
Nice. I think you're leading.
Oh, I'm unconscious.
No, I
So-
think you're leading in madness.
I think so.
I only have 3.
No, you just tied the leader.
With Dale.
Dale's got 4 as well.
I've got 4.
Man.
I was the last to get one. Then I started racking them up.
Trying to get
So-
these ticks.
Let's go over some of your madness that you have.
All right.
What are some of the veins and moves that you did
Uh,
best with?
Tick number 1 was my hatred for Dale's cards. If he pulls out his house of cards, I don't like it.
Oh, that's right.
That persists in real life.
They were good last
That's
time.
a sign of madness?
True.
I view it as a sign of rationality.
Hey,
okay.
Last session, my
They
cards
did-
came in real
They
clutch.
did work last session.
Right.
Once. They've worked one time.
Yeah, the one time you're not
The
here.
one of
Hey,
7.
But
They
the
actually
very
worked.
first time that they were legitimately used in combat, they were the worst thing on the
It was
planet.
so annoying to try and hit anything.
I know.
I kept us safe.
You kept
We
me
love you,
safe
Dale.
and killed the other dwarf. All right.
Actually, technically, I was responsible for his death.
But then none of us could get to him.
Yeah.
Without that, I would have been able to. So that's the point.
Yeah.
Tick number 2, my hammer. Whenever
That's
I
right.
throw it, I get to add a D4 to the hit.
That's your boon, yeah.
We had 2 AoE
Tick
spells.
number 3, I have an ugly arm,
That's right.
but I get to add a D8 to any divine smite that I
Oh, yeah, that's so nice. And then I gave
Yeah.
you the ability to hold the rock.
correct with my ugly
That's
arm.
great. Well done.
And then what was 4?
This
This
will
is
be
just
my
the forward.
Oh.
Okay, so I think as far as like scaling and veins and boons, I think it's an additional madness, but not like a vein or a boon.
Okay.
You already
It's
have
just
already.
a tick.
Then I think technically this would be my 5th, because I'm pretty sure I've had one other tick that you neutralized.
Oh, you didn't write it down.
Yeah, this would be my 5th tick. If
Really?
yes, because I went down in the fight, in one of the fights, and when I asked you about it, you said nothing happened.
Wasn't that the fight with the creature in the well?
Yes, that sounds about right. No, it wasn't in the well. It was a goblin camp. It was the one that Dale shot me.
Oh, yeah, the one with the bridge.
Yeah, that one.
The one with the bridge.
I
Dale's
went-
legs shot
Uh-huh,
you.
Uh-huh. I went down in that fight, and you said that nothing happened with that tick. So I'm on my 5th, technically.
Okay. Understood.
I just didn't mark down that anything happened, because it was just a neutralized tick.
We'll say this one didn't happen either. So
All right, so I got
3 out of 5 ticks you've had madnesses.
all right.
Okay, great. So you've got a great body there. It appears to still be glowing yellow, even though when it died, it expended this very huge burst of psychic energy and took down half of the team.
Yeah.
Goblin Slayer is able to bring Zatara back up. Can't do anything about his arm. He said that was there before I healed you. It's not my fault.
I don't blame you. It's risk is our business.
You ran headstrong into that. I held my distance here, but so you guys are all here in this area, and it looks like there
Can you stand me up, please?
is the path ahead of you. So where you're at, so the way that this works is this comes from below and then it comes up. So this is a stairway upward. This leads up a level.
Can we take a moment to do short rest and stuff.
Sure.
It's all working, saving me.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So Thorkin, roll your medicine check.
30-20.
30-20? Okay. So you're stabilized at 0 hit points.
Right.
If Goblin Slayer wants to, he can heal you if you need.
I mean, I would need.
He doesn't have to be persuasive. I'm just kidding. You're asleep. You're unconscious though.
Yeah,
so
I can't do
he'll
anything.
come up and he'll heal you.
All right.
So what's your hit dice?
D8.
So I think he has 3 healer's kit uses. So this will be 2 of his 3. I got a 6. So 6 plus 3 is 9. You heal 9 hit points.
Does he get those back at the start of the day, like a long rest?
No, you need to buy a new healer's
You have
kit.
to buy a new, yeah.
Oh,
It's
like a
part of the
kit.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Like a thieves kit kind of.
exactly.
Okay.
This is expensive. You guys owe me.
How much?
Shake
How
me
much
butt.
stuff do we have? We have like a couple rubies we can give him or something. don't
We are so rich.
Jeremiah's in charge of.
We are unbelievably rich.
You guys are.
Here, man. Here's an IOU. When Maris
Comes
is
back
no
to her
longer
senses.
hot, you can talk to her with the IOU, and she will pay you.
Say Jeremiah's got the ledger. I know we've got a few thousand gold.
So, are we officially taking a short rest to use the healer kit, or is it just a
No,
feature?
you don't have to. It's just kind of on the spot.
Well, because like
Use
I
it as an
wouldn't mind a
action.
short rest because I could heal and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you guys take a short rest?
That being said, could I add an extra half an hour to hot tub time?
Could you?
I'd say that's
You're
why
not-
you went
you're
to the
not
hot
close
tub was
enough
just
for
to
us
heal.
to be a problem for a short rest.
He was resting in the
Or
hot
do you
tub.
just
He
want the extra healing?
I want the extra healing from the
Oh,
hot
right.
tub. If they're going to take an hour rest, I only have a half an hour left. So I could take an extra half hour and then meet up with them.
You wouldn't.
I know, but but that's why I'm metagaming
I'm going
to
to
the
say
DM.
no. You won't
Okay.
be able to take the. Dale would not benefit from a short rest.
No, but in the hot tub, if you get 30, you said at 3 HP every 10 minutes.
Right.
Oh, dude,
let
that's so
me-
cool! I saw
So
you
I'm,
roll your
I'm
hit die.
campaigning for 9 HP.
That's neat.
C6.
That is not my
I don't actually have to roll
It
mine.
says
I just have to
here-
mark
Okay,
it.
we'll just ignore it.
'Cause I got the parry.
Okay, so we are
parry
taking
out.
a short rest.
Oh yeah, just max.
Max healing.
For every 10 minutes the creature spends submerged in the hot spring, that creature can regain 3 or 1d6 hit points.
So yes, I've got a half an hour.
So if you're in there for 30 minutes, you can get
Yeah, I've gotten that,
9 hit points.
and we are there. They're now sitting an hour, so I am campaigning for another half an hour, so that I meet with them when they're finishing their short rest, and I get 9 extra healing points.
It's very metagame.
That is very metagame.
I'm not denying
That
that.
would be, let's do this. That would be, I will give you 20 minutes. So in reality, you would probably go find them. You would try to go find them.
Mhm.
So if you succeed in a number of survival checks to find where your party went, then I'm okay with you going back up and getting because it would take 5 or 10 minutes. Straight from the spring down to where they're
So
at. is
5 to
not
10
far.
minute break of scouting.
Yeah.
Go back.
If
Oh,
you
that
find,
got time.
if you succeed in these survival checks, then I will say yes. So
Fair enough.
3 survival checks, increasingly more difficult. However, you can. It may take you longer, and you may not meet up, depending on how well you do. So I would permit that. So roll your first survival check.
Natural 20.
That's a success. The next one,
9.
The coin flip.
22. 9 total.
9 total. Okay, that's a failure.
Dirty 20.
The coin flip.
I'm gonna say it takes you 20 minutes to find them.
Okay, so I fail.
Yeah, you didn't. Well,
You wouldn't have the ability to do any longer.
I'm gonna say yeah. So it takes you 20 minutes to find them. You got 10 minutes. If you want to run back up and hang out for 10 minutes,
Okay, I'll take 3 HP.
so you were getting 12, but you don't benefit from a long rest because you were hiking and then you were chilling.
So last time I did a short rest, last time you gave me the benefits of a short rest, I used some hit dice, and then plus the pool's healing.
Yeah.
With my extra campaigning, I got 3 extra hit points, and now I found them. What's up, guys?
Okay, we've got my friend
Hey, Dale.
Dale.
You seem refreshed.
Oh,
So we've
man.
got.
Isn't he still controlled
You're
by the-
practically glowing.
Isn't he still controlled by the symbiote?
I think I still have
I thought you
2
were,
hours, don't I?
You're charmed. He didn't completely take over. I
Yeah,
think
so
that's
the first time was a complete takeover just because it was our first time, but reading it, I'm just charmed. So Dale is now aware,
But now your
but
charm effect is stronger because you got that madness. You remember that? Didn't I increase it? I increased.
you did. You strengthened the saving throw against it
Yeah.
is harder, and the amount of hours he can
I
charm
increased it
me
as well.
is increased. So yes, but I say I have 2 hours left of being charmed
I
for
would
this one.
disagree, yeah, because you've already got an hour. So
Yeah.
So now we've got a full group.
But I'm aware. It's just
There
he
are
can
5
tell
of
me
you,
stuff
so
and then I kind
6
of
of
have
you.
to.
I'm trying to resummon my familiar.
Doesn't it take 10 minutes?
Takes an hour.
Oh, we just took a short rest.
There we go.
So summoning would like substitute it unless you want to spend 2 hours. If you want to benefit from a short rest, you can't summon your beast.
Can we take 2 hours? We'll
I'm
take a
fine.
long lunch.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, we do that.
We don't. I mean, the only thing that I know that's around us is we have some zombies. Or
But we have hot mirrors, not useful mirrors, right?
correct.
So I can't get an AIDS.
She's
Can you cast the
hot.
AIDS spell?
Please tell
Um,
me when you come back from
yes,
the
I can.
hot tub experience, your
Do you
legs
mind
are right
putting
below.
casting that
Oh.
on the party and including my familiar?
Or lather feather.
Thank you.
If we're taking an extra hour, I know how to get some quick healing for those that look hurt.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, you guys could go tub the hots in the spring if you want.
Yeah, this Perriac, you should
I only
never
need
have
30
given me
more
this
minutes to be
Perriac,
fully
dude.
healed.
It's so freaking
What?
ridiculous.
What the
My
the
necklace?
necklace thing? It's pretty awesome.
Dude, I just rolled a 10 for my D12 for my hit dice. It tells me I can double it because of this Perriac. So I just got 23 points of healing from 1 hit dice.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So yeah, if you want to spend an extra hour, you can do that if you want to.
Yeah, I'll go up.
Me and Savras will go up to the hot tub and he can tell me all the adventures of the past hour.
Goblin Slayer.
I'll actually
He-
just
he
complain
makes
the whole
himself
time
scarce.
we're there.
Okay.
So now you are left with 5 in your party. Over here, just to give Jared some context, this is an open cavern, and it appears that there is a gondola of a structure that starts here and is going upward. So there's like a large tunnel that goes up, and there's appears to be seats here that are like 1 or 2 person, kind of like a ski lift.
Okay, so it doesn't come back down, but it's the left. So this starts where we are at our
Yeah.
level, and then that's where it disappears up into the ceiling, or is
Well, it's like a gondola where you get off and get on. So
Oh,
there's
so
two
like
places
the
where you
high
get-
points, like over here or
yeah,
something?
you get on here and it goes up,
Okay,
but you get off here when you
when
come,
it come back down. Okay,
Does that make sense?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you got 2 clear points. I didn't really notate them, but they're like here and here where you get onto it, and this is a little bit longer. So,
We're also,
but it's not moving. This is not operational.
We're also on magical carts that we wanted to turn into the hedge cart.
Is this because Andy's trying to ride the wave of all the people playing Mario Kart World?
Yes,
Yes.
that's exactly why.
So it is very slow unless you want to spend extra spell slots because we spent 2 of your level 1 spell slots to power
Okay.
these things, and they were used as dwarven carry, like ore carrying, so they're not very fast. But you can supercharge them with more magic.
Can we supercharge them with my Rod of Suggested Shield spell?
Like sacrificing the charges for this,
Yeah.
this spell.
It is a spell.
Yeah, but there's a difference between casting a spell and using a spell slot worth of magic.
Well, that's what we're trying to determine.
And I'm campaigning.
You could try.
You
You
can
wanted
try.
to perform an Arcana check.
Sure, okay, but you need to get away from me because I have disadvantage on Arcana checks when you're in the vicinity.
I'm in the hot tub.
Yeah.
All right, I make it go. Then I Arcana check. I get a 10.
I don't think I would have made that.
It doesn't
work.
seem like
No.
you have knowledge to be able to do so.
No, you would not. Okay, so we don't have
Yeah,
to.
10 wasn't sufficient to be able to.
Okay, we'll try again tomorrow.
How much healing do I get from the hot tub?
3 per.
3 per 10 minutes. 3 HP per 10 minutes.
So I get 18.
6 times 3 is 18.
Cool. When I come back down, I will cast aid. At that point, I'll go back down.
Thank you.
Summoned your familiar. Yes. I cast aid on Bird, you,
Oh, great.
and myself.
Do you mind if I poke around this particular part of the tunnel while I'm waiting for an hour?
Sure.
I'm
You're
looking.
seeing this way?
No, like just around here because I'm just looking for any sort of building supplies or like I'm trying to find replacements for my smith's tools.
Pretty much.
Okay,
Maris is
yeah,
just
why
gonna
don't
be an
you
Eldritch Blast
roll-
machine.
A survival check. Or an investigation.
Can I do
So then
survival
here's
to
a test.
fire?
Eldritch
Sure.
Blast.
Yeah, that's what.
It's a 7.
Warlock.
Doesn't seem like there's any smithing tools on this
Blast.
side.
Okay.
Folks have kept clear because of this ancient grip and has eaten any prey that has made its way to this side of the cave.
Now, I guess I don't know where they're at anymore. I went down, so my detect good and evil is down.
It's gone?
Yeah, I would assume so. If I went,
Yeah, it's been an
unconscious,
hour and a half, right? Or yeah, it's been almost 2 hours.
because that was the went to my ascent. Yeah, it was only 10 minutes, but I know the general areas of where they were at, right? Because they were on the lower level down here, right? Or is this upper?
There was some you were getting pings up here and here,
Right.
and then pings over here.
Mhm.
But since the auger did its thing,
Yeah.
there's no more over there.
Right, because you destroyed the desecrated area.
Yeah.
So I know that they're in this vicinity. Is this upper or lower?
This is lower,
Okay.
but this area right here is actually open air.
Mhm.
You guys haven't gone there, but you can hear the sound of water. This
Okay.
is all water right here at
Okay.
the lower level. Above is like a deck that you can look
Oh, okay.
down.
So is that like a dock if we go out and explore it? That's like a dock sitting over the water? Or?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
okay.
actually like a building or a structure right here that's on
There
top
are-
of the water.
Undead.
There are undead.
There
miners.
are undead.
So can we
Creatures.
see said undead?
I said they were undead. These things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they're up on the deck.
They're below as well.
Yeah.
So this is 10 to 15 feet higher than down here.
Yeah.
It's a raised scaffolding that's holding the mine carts.
And we have some up with us and some below.
No, there's
Okay.
no because this is
They're
where
all just
Goblin
below.
Slayer came
Okay.
from. Yeah.
Yes.
I did think that was odd. He never got attacked as he walked along.
Yeah.
They are mindlessly mining the rocks.
They're
Is the description we got.
mindlessly.
They're minding their own business.
Maybe we should let them mind their own business.
They're undead. Let's kill them.
They ain't goblins though.
Okay, so where are we at?
No, they're definitely Durgar.
Everyone's finished their short rest. You've received healing. Seems like the bird has now been resummoned.
Yeah, I bring back the bat. I didn't bring back that many.
With a little extra HP.
Yes, thank you.
Where's my?
He's a little stronger, man.
So the real way to keep a familiar alive would be, oh, I actually do have that. Is if you can, you need a good aid spell, and then if you have inspiring leader, then you can really get it to
I
us.
had a bunch of birds. That are gone. I'll put in zombies.
I need to
but
get
they're actually. I think I put 5 of them.
Okay, here we go. I have a little flock of bats I can use.
All right, where do you want me to put it?
Just replace the owl.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Hedwig, no!
Matthew McConaughey. All right.
We are.
Okay, what do
we
you guys
are
do?
so punny tonight.
What do we doing?
That outdoors.
Wait, are those hostels?
Yes,
These are down
all-
below, 20 feet below.
They're minding
Kratos.
their own
They're
business.
minding their own business.
Yeah, Kratos is back,
Kratos
but he
is
looks
back.
depressed now.
Yeah.
Depressed
They're
Kratos.
going, jig, break.
Is there anywhere you guys want to explore?
Jig, break.
You guys have more expertise with the surrounding area.
What exactly are we doing here?
You try. This is
Um,
Zorzula's Rest,
Right.
where the Goblin King
Right.
is directing all
Right.
of the.
Okay.
Is Ruxathid the guy that we're trying to find?
Yes,
Okay.
Ruxathid is.
I was like, we're trying to find somebody. I just don't know.
What
What
is
were
the
we
meaning
doing?
of life?
Just say, what are we doing here? Why are we even
What do you
here,
think
guys?
about it?
What
What
if
are
we
we
just, like,
doing here? What are
wait,
any of us doing?
What if we just like
here?
opened a bakery and just like chilled out for the rest of life? You know? All
Or you
right.
could go full Uncle Iroh and open a tea shop.
Tea shop. Great. We got the hot springs upstairs.
Mhm.
All natural.
We are we need to clear out the rest of this place to make it a resort. But
Yes. Ooh, so we're killing the undead.
yes,
Sweet.
Yeah, murder hobo our way to financial victory.
yeah, be our own bosses.
Charge! I mean, I would like to go investigate the hut. I think
Okay.
that's something we should do.
Can I-
would, of course.
Can I toss a stone
Okay.
at the feet of the zombies to see if they react?
Sure.
This is why you die in the zombie apocalypse.
I'll keep my range. You guys will protect me.
Or
I'm
we
fast.
we will stand looking on going, well, thank you for telling us that
I'm
that
not
was a bad
hitting them.
idea."
I'm just throwing a rock near them to see if they are coherent.
Uh-huh. And they turn out they're
And
Iron Legend
clearly,
zombies.
exactly. Clearly, you have missed some movies.
You drop a rock.
I just throw a rock near them, not trying to hit them.
Let's roll initiative.
Oh,
Thanks, Dale.
Hey,
I don't know how else to put this.
they're surprised, right?
The purpose of the game is to fight monsters. Dale just facilitated our fighting monsters. Dale did the right thing. Oh, yeah.
They are surprised at the rock, and then they look up and they see.
A giant
Adventurers.
barbarian dropping on them.
Let's roll
Patrick,
initiative.
I got a Zatar got a 3. Oh, and then I need to roll separately for the familiar. This is a familiar got a 6.
So Zatara got a 3. Do you have a desire to go higher?
Because you have the alertness feat, right? Is that right?
Yep.
No.
Maris got a 5.
Maris got a 5.
Yep.
Oh, these look really cool. I'm gonna show off what they look like. Oh, can I not tap on them? They look like this.
Ooh, cool. Or good.
17.
Ooh, are they like they have gold and stuff all around?
No, they have yellow netheries crystals.
Crystals, yeah.
That's not gold at the
that's
bottom though.
gold.
Dale.
Oh, yeah. The picture depicts them.
15.
Were the Netheries crystals in the Arctic campaign also yellow?
I think they were green.
Because I was looking at them, I'm like, I don't remember them being yellow. And
Maris has the alert feat. I think.
I also have.
So Maris
Maris
likes
is-
being at the end
I was
though.
going to say Maris is in the back. Which, granted, I'll switch.
This is going first. So these will be
At least, apparently.
distinctly
Because-
different.
She's warlock, so she's less.
I mean, I could switch you and Maris could switch you. Does that work?
Do you want to go first?
I mean, I'd be okay going first. So I could actually shoot instead of just throwing a rock.
Since I'm the primary healer. Where's the undead?
The Ashenrite gets a 4. The Psionic Ashenrite gets 5.
So,
Yeah, they're surprised.
Greg, Ash, and what?
Psionic, so regular Ash and Psionic Ash.
What did the psionic
5. I rolled
What's
really low.
your dex?
13? It's low. above you, ahead of you. I need to find the blue are the regular Ashenites, and the gold plated ones are Ashen.
You got reg ash. And
Reg
sun
ash? Perfect. All right, we are top of detail.
Now, okay, but
well,
I'm sorry.
Top of
Those there's
Oh,
20
whoa,
feet
holy
down
crap.
to get to them.
Yes.
I rolled 20.
Assuming I threw a rock at him, I'm assuming I can steady aim without moving and still.
Sure.
So
Well, from where you're at, I have you over here, but you would have had to. Have been
I would
here.
have thrown a rock. I would have had.
You've had to get within range.
If you guys want to put yourselves in marching order,
I'm perfectly comfortable where we are.
I have
I would assume that I would come up. Or no, we're going.
Thorkin. You're at the
You're-
bottom. If you want, you can make your way up. If you want to be on the, if you're on the railroad, you're higher than not.
Because they're down low.
What's that? Oh, that's your bats. That's cute.
Wait, so can we attack them? I thought there was a wall there.
No, it goes
No.
underneath.
This is an overpass.
Yeah, this is an overpass. This railway goes underneath this railway.
Okay, so
D&D is a
technically
third dimension.
we could jump down and just go straight across.
Yeah,
Correct.
there is a wall right here where this guy is. There's no connection from down here into this room.
See, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a
The
wall
only
right
way is
there,
up here where
but you
our
can come
friend
up
goes.
here and then
Jump
jump
down.
down.
yes.
Okay.
I will. I'll just get up there.
Thank you. All right,
All right,
we
well,
are at
I will
Dave.
steady aim and shoot my crossbow. The crossbow.
Crispy.
And 2 14s for a 21. To hit.
21 to hit. And who are you targeting? Which one?
I would attack one of the gold ones.
The gold ones.
One of the meaner
More
looking
armored.
guys.
They are more armored. That hits.
Okay, that is a D8, which is one of these guys, and then sneak attack.
How much damage?
I will use one of my sneak attack dice to trip it.
Okay, what's my
Constitution,
I save?
14.
Yeah, I save. So you roll one less of your dice.
Yes, and my D8 sucks. That's 4, 6, 10 points of piercing.
Magical or not?
It's from a magic item. It's from a +1 crossbow. So
Okay. Yep.
That's magical.
Alrighty. Thorkin.
That would be a damn 27.
are you moving up to?
That
Yeah.
hits. Oh well, where are you? You're here.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
5,
a bit-
10, 15.
Oh, you know, I have the movement to get to him. Trust me. So then I'm just gonna
You
jump
just
down.
jump down.
Yep, I'm taking on the first dude in line.
Make me, since it's 20 feet, make me an acrobatics check. So
Okay.
You land on your feet. Since you jump at 20 feet down.
I am raging, by the way. That would be my bonus
I
action.
am right. If I do declare.
I am a simple southern barbarian, and I walk.
That would be a
right.
14.
Yeah, you land on your feet. You do take this 20 feet, 6 points of bludgeoning falling damage.
Which I have, because I'm raging before I jumped.
Okay.
That would be 3.
Alright, you've got this guy who's been hurt. Neither
Well,
of these
I'm very simple. I'm a simpleton when I'm raging. So I'm just gonna start from this end and move that way.
Alright,
Well, they
So it was a 27 to hit, right?
that
let them
hits.
be healed.
And he is gonna take.
Yes.
That would be 28 points of magical slashing.
Oh,
Tonight,
very
this is how it's
good.
And does that put him down?
No.
Okay, well then I will attack him with attack 2.
Great.
See, this is a great character.
That's bloody though. Bloody on that. Oh, you attack this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bloody. But yeah, roll your second attack.
White suit.
What do we got?
Upside
What's your
down.
to hit?
Is everything pointing? Well, that's a useless waste of advantage. Don't forget you have advantage on me because
Reckless.
reasons,
Yeah.
right? But I basically
Miss?
15'd both of them.
That misses.
Nice.
All right, we are at Maris.
That's pretty hard.
Eldritch Blast.
Well,
So she'll 5,
rolled a
10,
7 and I
15,
rolled a 7.
yeah, right
Oh,
there.
when you had advantage.
When
didn't
you
you?
have advantage,
That's
roll the
it.
exact
Point
same
down
Like
and take
that
double
chance.
shots. Great.
Okay.
You get
Eldritch
2?
Blast. She does get 2. Yeah, she does. Okay. Plus 7 to hit.
It's less than 5%.
20.
20 to hit, that hits.
Okay.
Who are you
yeah.
targeting?
She would target
Gold or the regular?
probably the lower one because she doesn't believe in her abilities. I don't know.
Well,
But this is the
but
more hurt
once
one.
you've rolled
Yeah,
that,
she would target
then
that.
it's
So they
5%
both hit
chance
because
to
the
roll the
lowest,
same,
the
right?
lower of the two.
Right, if you declare ahead of time, it's going to be the same. Then it's 1 and 4.
10 is
Oh, you're right. You're taking it in serious. I'm taking it as a whole.
Yeah.
13 and 10.
Either way, it does always feel like a waste.
Yes, it does.
That's bloody. For
Probability always decreases the more you
okay.
Pardon?
Probability
The
decreases
psychic
the more you roll.
Ashen.
Oh, yeah,
Ashen
that's true. That's
He's
true.
gonna turn
The more you
at
roll.
Thorkin and do some damage.
You think you're going to damage me? That was for the fans.
Good RP, Thorkin. Good
Thorkin, make
RP.
a wisdom saving throw as the crown of yellow crystal start to glow.
Ooh. Wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw. Target is 14.
Oh, pass it. 17.
As it tries to charm you with that netherese.
Oh, really?
far realm.
Tries to charm me,
It does try
a
to
level
charm you.
6 barbarian. I hate to tell you, but I am immune to being charmed.
Oh, that's right.
Ooh, that's great.
You take
I'm not.
4 points
I'm
of
charmed
psychic
right now.
damage.
Sean.
And
I love playing barbarian. Later, barbarian gets to come out and play. I don't have to be polite anymore.
the other Ashen guy will come here
It's in a turban.
and it will look up at
It's wrapped.
it will look up at Maris. Maris needs to make a similar wisdom saving throw as the crown on its skull begins to glow.
Do you want to roll
Isn't
this
that because
Sure.
it's like embedded it
What am I
into
rolling?
its skull?
Wisdom, well,
Wisdom save.
D20.
Well, it's undead technically,
Oh.
right? So we don't have to worry about it being.
Doesn't matter what you're rolling.
What'd you get?
It's a 1. It's
A 1?
It's a 1. Jeremiah Patrick did it to you, not me.
On a
I'm
On a
sorry.
failed save, the creature is charmed for 1 minute. While charmed in this way, the target's thoughts are sluggish. It can't take reactions. Its speed is half, and it takes 9 points of psychic damage at the
Dang.
start of each of its turns.
Whoa!
This is it just permanently, or can I break it?
Until it breaks the effect. You can at the end of your turn you can try.
Okay, try to break it. Okay.
Dang.
Wow.
That
9
is-
points per turn.
Okay,
Brutal.
that's the Ashen or the psychic Ashen rights. We are now at Sovereigns.
All right, I will go a 5, a 10, a 15, a 20, a 25, a 30.
Why did you turn into Mario?
It's me, Mario. Let's go.
Hey,
How?
Yahoo!
Can you squish him if you land on him?
Try it.
Yes, I would prefer not to take fall damage, though.
Well, I'm just like, how do you even get down? Oh, you don't need to. You
I've
got
got
to throw
a
it.
hammer, yeah.
That's right, Thor. Thanks
Yep.
for coming to the party.
Yeah, no problem.
Is there
Ugly
a
Thor.
pin
You're
somewhere?
ugly Thor.
Ugly
There's no-
Thor.
Natalie Portman is not going to be attracted to your arm.
I keep
Just
track of
say
Maris's
something,
arm.
What's your first attack?
Man,
Oh, I'm throwing a hammer.
You
at
take
him.
1d6 for my vicious mockery.
Who are you attacking? This one?
Yeah.
The psychic?
That's a 6.
Does not hit.
No, 13.
Oh.
Sorry, 13.
Does not hit.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, don't you get a
Anything
bonus
else?
to hit?
That's 17 to hit.
That's 17. The Ashen right? Or the psychic one?
That one.
It does not hit that one.
Ah.
He's got nice
Alright.
armor on. It's nice and dwarvish.
Okay, I
Ancient
will
dwarvish armor.
do it again.
As it comes back.
I think that's gonna hit. That's a 30, 20
Very good.
plus 9, 29.
Great.
Okay.
Wow.
He's He's never been hit, right?
That one
I hit.
has hit. Yeah,
That one,
that
has
one
been
is
hit.
actually.
I got-
bloody.
Oh, okay. I got some damage on it. I
Yeah,
forgot.
and Maris. Or not,
I don't
Maris.
Get a bonus dice back.
Yeah, I think I just got 10 points of piercing damage on him.
Mm-hmm.
Is all.
Get extra damage just like in general against undead, do I? I think so. I think I only get extra damage on undead if I'm using Defiance.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Okay. It's not an ninja. Okay, so.
It's not. Okay, how much damage for that first hit or that second hit, I guess?
That is 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I obviously don't
Anything
get the
else?
second one. Yeah. I think so.
All right, we are at the regular action rate. He's gonna turn around and he doesn't have a crown of thorns, crown of crystalline on his noggin, but he does have some punches that are infused with these shards. So he's gonna take 2 attacks on Thorkin as his fists barrage him. That's gonna be a 22 to hit you, Thorkin, and a 21 to hit.
Okay.
You take 14 points total of necrotic damage. Oh, I should have rolled it with advantage on both of those. I still did. And you have disadvantage on the next attack roll you make. So you take 14 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And you have this glow of yellow on you as the, well, I guess it's purple.
Tougher than the average zombie.
All right. And then we've got 2 more here. They are going to shoot from their fists as they punch these necrotic shards. So we're going to have Thorkin take some and Salvris. So I got 2 more coming at you.
Okay.
That's going to
Come at
be
you,
a
Lud.
18 to hit and does a 14 hit.
18 does, 14 doesn't.
Yeah, you take 7 points more of necrotic damage. Salvris, we're coming at you.
Keep doing odd number damage to the barbarian DM. Every time
That's
you
necrotic.
do.
It's necrotic. I don't have it.
Oh, you don't?
No,
No,
I
'cause it's-
only
it's
have
not physical.
It's slashing.
regular stuff.
Oh, that's right, because
That's
you're
going
a
straight
person.
through.
That's right. Never mind.
13, I presume 13 doesn't hit you, Salvris. Drop that. Oh, man.
I did have a question for the DM.
So low. And then 1 more at Maris. There's 3 of them. Maris, 19 to hit Maris.
Yep.
And another 19.
Yep.
So 14 points necrotic and disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Where's your chat?
Here.
Let's see where that reading dice went.
HP.
Oh, thank you.
Tyler, what's your question?
36
Oh, it's under
minus
your chair.
14 is 22.
Under the leg.
22.
So is
Oh,
by
yeah.
any chance the charmed effect on Maris because of
Oh, she took
Zorzula's-
damage. Does she get another save?
It's at the end of her
End of her turn.
But I know some charms are like if you take damage. So it's,
Not this.
okay.
Yeah, so is this a charm
Okay.
where like
Good question.
the person who is trying to charm her is holding concentration to
No.
keep her charmed?
No, it's
Sorry,
just
I
a-
can't.
yeah.
Good try.
It's nothing that's
Zatara.
placed on her.
Okay, what is the angle of visibility I have in the conflict?
Currently, you have no visibility. Just the way that the Pythagorean doing 20 feet,
Pythagorean there.
you have
Okay.
to be standing here to be able to see down.
Okay, and can I easily maneuver there with my?
Yeah, you could. You just
Okay,
can't
then-
land.
Okay, then I do that, and
Do you want
then
to land here, or do you want to like
20 back.
pop and then come back? How do you want to do
so here's the thing. I'm going to drop a shatter, which these guys have put themselves in wonderful formation for. We're going to drop down, hit him with it, and then
This
pull
is
back.
water. This is a stone path.
Okay.
It's all open air, cavernous.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought they were in a tunnel.
No, this is like a stone pathway that's and this is all water. I never really indicated that, but this is water.
good.
This is a little gazebo on top of the water, and this is all open cavern.
Okay, so
Just
like
this
I
one.
can hit them with an area spell.
Yes, you
Okay,
definitely be able to.
Then I do that.
Okay.
They only need to make Constitution saves, difficulty
Okay.
16. Please roll well. Oh, that's okay.
It's not bad.
That's okay.
That's like average.
I
16, target number 16.
yes. I did some test rolls. I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 1.
Oh, that's much better.
You made it up.
Dramatically.
Yeah.
4 times better.
Yes.
Yeah, they both have 2. So, save, fail.
Oh
But
wait.
he's not. He's
No,
not
these
targeting.
these
Oh,
these
targeting
four.
those 4.
Save, fail, and then
Okay.
2 more. fail, fail. So only one save.
Nice.
So
Okay, so the 3 who fail take 16. The one who passes takes 8. Takes 8. There are no secondary effects, and there is a large boom sound of thunder damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then for bonus action, what I'm going to do is. Oh, we got one.
No, he's got more health. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, you did that on purpose.
Celebrated too
I'm
soon.
sorry.
Okay, as a bonus action, I will see through my familiar's eyes with his blind sense of 60 feet and see if there are any other hostiles out there that we are not aware of.
Here in 60 feet, blind sense, you do sense a mass, a creature that is here.
Is that still the you?
Yes.
Is it the same level as us, or is it further down?
It would be the same level. If you're standing on this, it's the same level, yes.
Okay, as a free action, I relate this information to my party.
Great. Top of the key, Dale.
I will.
I remember one of them almost went down.
Yeah, I'll attack the same guy I was attacking. Steady aim and whatnot. That is 19, 26 to hit,
It hits.
and just full damage. I don't need to trip him this time. Try to trip him. Oh, nice. 12 plus 3 is 15, plus another 4 is 19 piercing damage.
Very good. Now it goes down.
Yeah.
Mark
one for Dale.
Why don't you make me a intelligence saving throw?
Oh,
no! As he bursts.
My bad.
Oh wait, never mind. I want to get down there. I want to once again.
Get me in, coach.
I want the ticks.
Check him for ticks.
I
Check it for
will
ticks.
use
Keep it
guarded
on.
mind, and I automatically save.
I don't
Okay.
wear tick
You
repellent.
take 6 points psychic damage.
You don't like the thumping.
And you don't fail the
Not when it comes to
effects of the far realm as it tries to invade your
I
psyche.
want my lines to see you.
Gosh, we already healed at the short rest, and I'm already down to half again.
Thanks.
So that is the taker.
So
for
is
this.
Maris.
That is
That is your
Okay,
job.
we are
That's my
at
job.
the
Is to tank.
job you selected.
Dale, you're done?
Yeah.
Dorgan, you're up.
All right, attack on the first dude.
Now, that one that's right next to you, is that another? Is that
This is the guy that I've been hitting.
okay? So he's
And he's
there's-
regular.
Okay.
He's he is bloodied. This guy took
He's a
damage,
minor
16 damage from the shadow.
Minor.
He's not the major minor.
Minor's not minor.
Nat 20!
You eviscerate him.
He's gone.
Oh, let me calculate the damage. That's the fun part.
That's fine. How much do you eviscerate him? I'm just saying, he gone.
He did. Well, he did again.
He done did the die twice.
He died twice. He died twice trying to live.
Oh, I failed to mention it's blue in the picture, but this is lava.
Lava? Not water.
Not water.
It's lava.
That's different.
There's lots of heat. Thick heat is churning of the churning lava.
Does lava follow normal physics, where it will incinerate someone at 30 feet, or does it follow Super Mario rules, where it only hurts you if you touch it?
I mean, the D&D
D&D
rules are
rules
pretty.
aren't touch it.
What's that?
D&D rules aren't touch it.
But if
But
you do
there
touch
is-
it,
It
Hard.
really
It's
hurts.
not like lapping up. It's 20 feet below this as well.
But if something's hot enough to
Okay.
melt rock, it burns flesh without even noticing.
Yeah, I think
Now-
if something fell, it would definitely. There would be no revivification. It disintegrates
Yeah,
you.
you're gone.
my
I-
legs.
I would
My
have done
beautiful
something
legs.
a little different if I would have known that was.
You would have tried to push him.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my
I
hammer
mentioned
has
lava,
motion.
and I'm like, it didn't say
Oh,
lava
the
anywhere in
weapon
the
master
picture. It's
said.
blue, and usually you associate water with blue.
Yes, you do.
But it says lava.
It's blue lava.
Yes.
Blue lava.
This carries lava.
It's
ball.
really hot lava.
It's
Actually, no, that would be cold lava.
it's a
Well, that
Zula's
would be
lava.
lava. It's
I was
cold.
gonna
It's
say.
plasma lava.
Plasma lava.
It's a Zula's lava. It's,
Oh,
it's
it's right.
perfected.
Yeah.
It's perfect lava.
Perfect lava. Well, we're underground. It's technically magma. It's only
All right,
lava once it
so
goes to the surface.
you ready for
yeah,
damage?
Right. That's true.
to
Yes.
him.
I had this
Oh,
conversation.
that's 26
yesterday.
points of
It's
magical
wild that this
slashing.
conversation has happened twice now.
Like a good Jeopardy
No,
question
why-
to know.
If I had conversations about
you-
magma,
Cleave
I'd
them
have
asunder.
2 nickels. Yeah, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened
Okay,
twice.
so then I would like to
Back-to-back
do an
days,
about
I've had the
face
conversation about
and go for the other dude.
All right.
Yeah.
How about it?
Okay, that would be an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
All right.
He is armored, but 18 could.
Okay, 17 points of magical slashing.
Very good. Okay. Who we got? Maris.
So it's the start of her turn.
Okay.
She takes damage
At the end of her turn, she takes the damage.
at the end. Okay. Eldritch Blast.
She can't take reactions. She has disadvantage on her attack.
Oh.
Let me read it again.
Don't roll one. Rolling
You can't take a reaction. Your speed is halved, and you take 9 points of psychic damage
So no,
at the
just-
start of each turn.
Okay, so it is the start. So.
And then at the end of your turn, you can
Make the
repeat
save.
the save.
And it's not.
She's at
Concentrating
13
on this.
HP.
Yeah.
And so no disadvantage on the attack. So you want to roll one?
There is no disadvantage.
Thank you.
Correct. You can't take reactions.
Okay.
Disadvantage
It's
is
the necrotic shard punch that gives the disadvantage. But you were attacked.
Yeah.
So you got attacked by the punch.
Yeah.
There's a
and hit
Yeah.
twice.
and hit
Yeah.
you. So you do have disadvantage on this.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so this is 1. Take yours. So 6 plus.
You take mine. What'd you roll?
Higher than a 6?
Yeah, because you have to take the disadvantage.
What do you mean? You rolled a 6 and complaining that we're taking the 6?
Yeah, man, you rolled so
I was
high.
hoping you rolled lower. Alright.
Why? 13.
Makes me feel better.
13 does not hit. And then your second beam.
I'll take mine this time.
So the first, you don't have disadvantage on the second attack.
Oh,
It's just a straight. It's only on one attack. The next attack is disadvantage.
Alright, well,
19.
Yep, that hits.
Yay! 1d10. 10 force damage.
glad
That
was
is
better.
bloodied.
Blade.
Very good.
And then save.
And then I'll make the whiz save. Target number is 14.
Save.
Great. You're no longer charmed. Well done.
I'm really hurt. Oh god, I'm hurt.
Okay, psychic
Oh, I'm hurt.
action.
I'm very much hurt.
The psychic action is going to see if he can re-roll that. Nope. Alright. He's going to punch our friend twice with his necrotic shards. He can make 2 attacks. Here we go, Thorkin. First attack, I have advantage because you're reckless.
Yeah, that's basically the idea.
13 probably doesn't hit.
Nope.
Next attack is
There's
definitely going to
move
hit. That's
away.
a 19. So you take 7 more points of necrotic,
I'm a really bad
Necrotic
matchup for the
piercing?
damage coming at this.
and
Can,
then you have disadvantage on the next attack.
Can Maris run away?
Oh, you can move Maris Ray if you want.
Yeah, let's move Maris away. She's kind of just sitting there taking punches and
Okay, so you say I got 7, right?
7 necrotic.
Alright.
All right, that's it for the psychic action. Sombridge, you're up.
We all know what I'm doing.
Coming down to help, hopefully. No.
Well, he's throwing the hammer to try
I
to
was
push
gonna
him
say,
into the.
I am absolutely.
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
teasing
go.
Hammer time.
I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
And go bop bop.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to hit the first guy. I'm not gonna
Alright.
hit this one. Alright.
You throwing or?
Well, you
Yeah.
have to. Because he's up in the air.
I'm not jumping down there. I'm taking that fall damage. That is a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
That's 9 points of damage, and he gets shoved. I believe 10 feet.
Okay, because the push on the warhammer.
10 feet.
This guy?
There's no save against the
There's
push
no
on the
save?
warhammer.
No.
That is. Awesome.
Well done. And you hear a he pops secondly.
The lava just goes.
All right, other guy.
Hold on. Someone's
That's
using
definitely
their
good.
Please tell me the
tactics.
bubble's yellow.
It's a lot.
And no, there was no railing.
28.
28 hits.
Yeah.
Roll down. He's dead.
He's gonna get shoved in the
Good
Alright,
job.
we got one left. Well done.
Cool. And then as a, where are you at? Oh, you're a long ways away from me now. Never mind.
Who, Maris?
Yeah, I was gonna heal you, but
She ran away.
not now. I will cast as a bonus action. Never mind. You're fine. I'm done.
Alrighty. That puts me at the Ashen Knight. He is going to body up to my friend, take some more attacks. That's going to be a 26 to hit on the first, with no. I rolled with advantage. The next one is advantage as well. So you take 14 points necrotic, and you have disadvantage on your next attack.
How are you looking?
Zatara.
Okay, as a bonus action, I use my telekinetic feat to shove the guy. Now that I know there's lava there, so he needs to make a strength save.
Okay.
Difficulty 16.
I fail.
Okay, then I push him.
5 feet into the lava.
Alright, we're out of initiative.
Lava man.
Yeah.
Using, environmental.
That changes everything, huh?
It's
Okay.
life that
The
changes
heat of the
life.
churning lava below washes. No.
Does Maris have an indication
To
that
answer your question on that about third.
20 feet above the lava. Washes over. Oh, the heat washes over the bridge.
If we took a short rest, I could probably heal up.
At the far end is an obsidian pyramid. Ooh, it faces bare reef. It faces bare reef carvings of ancient dwarves feasting, celebrating, and tending to the injured. Its vertices are carved with intricate geometric patterns inlaid with silver. A recessed double door stands before the pyramid. The door's faces are adorned with runes and circular channels glowing faintly with green, yellow energy.
Hey, yo, Sovereigns.
So,
Can Maris get some help over here? What's her confident voice?
that's what Bear sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dog.
Yeah, yeah, dog.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, sure. I'll cast Cure Wounds on you.
We are out of initiative, by the way.
You get 15 points of
Do you have any for Dalton?
If we took a short rest, I could get my health back with the dice.
How many short rests can we take in a
I
day?
think it might be worth it for me to heal you now, in case,
Okay.
because I think we want to try to get into these doors. We don't know what's beyond it. Do we really want to wait to find out?
No, it's up to you. I just didn't want to have to make you burn a spell slot when I have some pretty awesome hit dice bonuses.
I mean, you just get the max anyways.
That's true.
I'll cast. Yeah, I'll just Cure Wounds you as well, so you get 17 points.
Nice.
Well, he gets max, doesn't he?
That's what he just calculated.
2d8.
You said 15.
Nope,
You
I
said
said 17.
17.
You said 17.
Let's
That's
check the video.
All right, I'm back up to half.
There you go.
That's fine. They don't do that much damage.
Okay, I want to go investigate the obelisk if I can.
Okay.
I mean, I can go.
Oh wait,
check
no.
for traps.
Okay, guys, remember the Odiog is right there.
Well, no. So
He's here.
so
This is like a wall that
there's a
blocks
wall of
Okay, for some reason I thought that was a pit.
No,
well,
It does feel like
it
Kinda.
is, but like
it's
there
like a big
is-
pool that's drained into here a bit.
It's like all of these areas are connected, quote unquote, but
Yeah.
there's like rock and stone because it's a mine.
Okay.
So right here, it's just straight up stone wall, like
You want me to
minecart
check
esque.
for traps on the bridge first, or
But
That would be an
There's like a
excellent idea.
3 to 5 foot thick.
I noticed you have that on your to-do list.
Check for traps.
check for traps, keep your distance. Check your traps, keep your distance.
On every page, that's great.
Check for
so it's not.
traps.
It's not. I mean, you
Check
can
for-
sense it through the walls because of the blind sight,
Yeah.
but it's not there's a physical wall barrier.
How to play a
between
rogue.
you and it.
Okay.
If
All
you
right.
get close
Why
enough
don't
to
you
that
lead
wall,
the
you can
charge?
smell the putrid.
I will follow
Smells
behind
awful.
you in case you get jumped.
All right, I'm gonna check for traps.
Where are you?
On
The bridge.
Okay,
So
so
he's gonna come
let's-
down.
let's get down. That's the Tara.
I guess. How do we get down?
Thorkin,
So you gonna climb down?
catchies.
Catch
Wait,
Oh,
are
me
we
and
jumping?
Maris have a bonus.
Yes, but I'm
He's
not.
Dale.
I'm Dale.
Oh well, then I'll ignore you. No, I'm kidding. I'll catch you.
Catch me.
You're not hard.
Okay, now if it was me,
Look at
that's
these
what we
legs.
Why don't you make a
They are
perception
lovely.
check?
Okay. Random perception. That's a nat 18.
It's pretty high.
22.
It's abundantly obvious that there is lava 5 feet off of your landing zone. So like leaping down where your landing zone is like a 5-foot.
Well, he's gonna catch me.
Yeah, and then there's lava. You just notice that as you look down.
Maybe we should use
No,
it.
And your friend
this
looks
is,
up.
This is a DM. Maybe don't do that.
So wait, you're 10. How tall are you?
7.5.
7.5.
It's 20 feet down. And then 20 feet below that is.
Yeah,
Very
my
hot lava.
reach is 1.5 times my size, so that's
Right,
like
I can
10.
tell you don't have
10
a
feet.
cauldron and a bucket of
So-
water.
So 5 feet. So I could hop down and then just drop the 5 feet, and you can catch me in the air.
Well, and like technically we could have Sophris lean over the edge and lean down and drop you, and then that's 5 feet.
I mean, realistically, I could just teleport him down. But I don't
Jared,
wanna
why
miss
don't
that.
you make a perception check?
Okay.
Hoist me down, Sovereign.
I get a meager 10.
Is anyone else up here?
Oh, I look for the ladder. Do I find
You see a ladder,
I
Jared.
take the ladder
A
down.
convenient
Yay,
ladder.
yay.
Anyway,
Right here.
not now, Zatara.
Wait a minute. So I took 3 points of damage for jumping, and I didn't look for a ladder.
You raged and
You
freaking.
wouldn't have looked for it.
I
Flag
fair, it
jumped.
probably looks cooler to jump.
Yeah.
Not now, Zatara.
So
So,
those who
you
want to
hoist me
risk
down.
death and preparing to have their papers ripped in front of everyone else.
Okay, I get down and
Yeah,
go
we
check
all
for
climb
traps.
I'll let you make an investigation.
That's
I don't know if
Make
this
your way
helps,
here.
but I found a staircase leading exactly where we want to go.
Your symbiote would look at you and be like,
Okay, I'm sorry. Are we making investigation checks?
I am
Well,
for traps.
So
right?
let me read some flavor text so I can prompt and give you guys some knowledge. The thick heat of the churning lava below washes over the stone bridge. You can feel a heat wave. And then I read the rest of it. So it seems like walking across this bridge may be a little bit more difficult than a normal.
These
Normally
legs
would
were
stroll.
made for walking. That's just what they'll
Due to
do.
the heat and due to the porosity of it, there is some wind and heat that is pushing on, so it's going to take a skill check to get across.
These legs are not made for that.
Your choice of an acrobatics or a athletics check.
Just to get across. Well, first, can I just do I need to get across to investigate
Yes.
the bridge
Yes.
for traps?
The door is right here, and I didn't.
Is this a situation where if he does badly, he gets blown into lava?
we don't.
Yes.
He just smiles. It's
There is
bad.
a gust of wind of heat and pressure.
Well, we
pushing
could
it
we could
across.
tie a rope.
Did you hand me black?
Okay,
We could
Or-
tie a rope to Thorkin.
my bat will fly over to it, and I will use my
Great.
Beastmaster vision, and I will investigate it using the guy who can fly.
Perfect.
Just in case.
The bat has a solar flare.
Okay, it appears that there is a large lock that is preventing the doors from opening. These locks appear to have like two circular, well, it's more geometric shaped holes in them that are empty. So
Oh.
it's a nice lock that's ornate, and there are gaps or holes
We're missing pieces.
in the lock.
That we put in and it opens the door.
I would like to check the bodies of the two dead Dwergar
Okay.
that shoved into
Yeah,
one
make
of
an
them.
investigation check.
Yeah, 20.
Very good. It's not on their body, but you can tell that they were mining this the surface here. It's not scaffolding all the way to the
Okay.
bottom. There appears to be a large yellow, like geode-like crystalline object that it was trying to mine out.
Okay. Does it seem somewhat similar to but okay.
Very simple.
I will point that out to everybody. Be like, hey, rock, stone, shiny.
You also
Connect.
recall from the last session that the mine carts have that same polar indent inside of the mine cart that powered it as well.
We put the
Well, you didn't put anything in it. Someone used their
we used the
spell slot.
So technically, we could use the spell slot to open
Well,
the door.
Okay, let me go back. There was like a geometric geode that was
I
pressed
thought there
into
was
it.
a
That was
stone.
it was burned out,
Okay.
and then Zatara used his spell
To
slot
power
to power it.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
we
this
need
one's
more-
charged,
This one's
but we
charged.
could go and get the minecart one and charge it, and we'd have two.
That's true. Okay. Do you guys want to go do that while me and Thorkin try to mine this thing out?
Let's do it.
All right.
And do you guys want my help getting the rope across? And we have additional benefits than trying to get people across.
Why don't we do a series of challenges? I like doing 3 challenges. So for the group here, Group A, who's trying to mine it out, why don't we do? We'll do some interesting ones. So we'll do first do strength, which is obvious.
Yep.
Then let's do a dexterity, so you don't crack it, and then why not like a nature check?
Okay.
For the second group, we'll have you guys do a strength check to try to pull it out. Arcana check to keep it from.
Okay,
You know-
then I can't go with him because I have disadvantage on Arcana checks.
Are you?
I can dexterous, so me and Thorkin can mine while you two.
I can go with Maris.
Let's say
Oh yeah, Maris. What's
Yeah.
Maris' skills?
They'll just
So
sit
you
back
guys
and
will do
relax.
a strength,
Well, I can help with the
Arcana,
dexterity.
and the dexterity. They will do a strength, dexterity, and nature.
Okay, and do each of us have to do all of these, or is it just you pick one of them?
If you have expertise, then whoever does it. So if both of you have expertise, you can have advantage on it.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll have both of you roll and have like a success thing.
Okay, my strength. A, it's bad, and B, I have disadvantage on it now because Andy shrunk my arm.
And say, I have.
That's right.
I
Maris
And
is
then you
not
also
strong.
have that
So I
Arcana
think
thing.
I
What's
think him strength, me dexterity on the mining. You go with Zatara to get the minecart because
Who's
your
the best
strength.
Who is the best?
And it doesn't have to be at the same time if you wanted to.
I put in survival. I don't have nature.
I have a +3 to nature.
My nature's +1. What's your nature?
2.
You have the highest nature.
Just because it's an intelligence.
Yeah, but I mean, we need him for Arcana. What's your Arcana?
My Arcana
Yeah, we need.
0. My nature is 3. So
I think you definitely have to go
I
to
do.
the minecart.
Yeah. It's just I need help on the strength one because
Where you come in,
I can do the strength.
and then we'll just
Can I
Rely on-
use athletics instead of strength?
It's an ability. I will say no.
okay.
Sure.
All right, so me and you.
All right, we're doing the mining thing.
Well, and then Maris, don't you have advantage on resolving strength checks with Maris?
Yes.
Well, how about no? That doesn't make sense because I said nature, and nature's not a skill. Nature's a skill check, not a ability. So yes, you could.
So
do
athletics.
Yes,
Okay.
and then dex you could use sleight of hand if you have expertise in it. Because I called out nature check and an Arcana check, and those are both.
I definitely should not do anything dex related.
Great. So
I
what are we doing first?
I think strength or athletics, which
Don't you have
Move to-
smithing tools?
you guys are mining, right? No, he
We've
lost
been
his.
searching for a replacement.
We're
We
trying to
haven't
find
found it.
Well, you have a pickaxe, so.
That's probably copyrighted. I can't really hear.
Oh yeah. That's
All right. How's the 17?
for.
Do you have a
the
bonus
first-
with Maris?
Yeah, for strength.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, so for the first 14,
No,
that's
17.
good. 17. That's just fine.
Okay.
You use the pickaxe, king, for your first hit.
Break free some of the stone
Break
around
free some
it.
of the stone. Now you need to have more of a dexterous, less, grunt hit to make sure that you don't chip it or break it.
That's me. I will use
Dale.
luck on this. 16, I want to say.
Great.
Yeah,
16 succeeds. Now let's
Nature.
do the nature check.
What's in your nature higher?
My nature's not.
Oh.
My survival is.
It's a 5.
A 5?
Mhm.
It loses its arcane essence. A little wisp of yellow pops out of it.
Oh, great.
But we still have a gemstone we could technically fill with magic, right?
I volunteer
Yeah.
your spell slot.
You have
Yeah.
the gemstone. It's just not filled
It's
with.
not charged anymore.
It's not charged anymore with.
So
Right, but
we'll
we
just
can,
have
we
to
can still
use
charge it though.
2 spell slots
Right.
to charge.
If you wanted to
both
use
of
the
them.
spell slot, you could
Recharge it.
recharge it. I don't think I asked you to do an Arcana check. I think the resource was just the spell slot.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty expensive.
It was the Arcana check just to figure out how to even
Yeah,
use
that's right. That's what we did.
it. Okay, so we've got that one. It's
Right.
uncharged.
Group A.
Now, are there, because of my nat 20, were there any other stones?
Great question. This was a strength check that I did on the net 20. or-
No, that was
No, the nat 20 was
investigation.
the investigation.
Oh yeah. You can tell that some of these Ashenites they were. They
So
were
there
all
are
doing the same thing.
multiple of it.
There are
Okay.
multiple, of them, but I would say that the 2 psionic Ashenites were the furthest along, and
Okay.
drying theirs out.
So we've failed at one. But we have it. We can charge
I
it
would
with
say
spell
there's
slot.
one more in the
So let's-
location that you're at.
Let's try again
You can try
with the
again.
next one.
Alright.
Seeing more.
Durkin, you
Okay.
want
You
to
technically have the highest
with the
nature.
pickaxe?
Oh, technically, that's true.
Yeah, you might as well do it.
16.
Okay.
Not successful.
Do I use luck or do I trust the coin?
That's up to you.
But,
But
what do I do?
I'm doing dex and then you'll do nature.
You'll do
after.
nature.
Okay.
No luck. 8. Need the luck.
King split. It shards. So this one's completely rendered unusual. Unusual.
It's been
Oh, I
It's
see.
the
That was
shell.
a fault line. Okay, I got it. My bad, guys. My bad.
Okay, so now we go get the one in the cart.
You guys saunter up the stairs. You make your way down. The cart's
The
still there, powered. I believe it's down here below.
Yeah.
Okay.
You had connected 2 of them together, I believe.
While they're going to work on the minecart, I'm going to start to build the bridge across to the thing.
Like a rope.
With what? Oh, rope. Okay.
So you're tying
So
a
I'm
rope.
tying the rope to the structure that holds the
How
railway
long
up.
are you setting the rope for? How much rope are you tying to it?
Well, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet away, right?
30 feet of rope?
Yeah.
I would say you probably need another 5 feet to lasso or tie it to the.
Which is fine. I think our basic
structure
rope
here.
in our backpack's 50, isn't it?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
do that while the other team does this.
Okay, I'm
Great.
going to rage so I don't fall in the water or the
You're-
lava.
You're gonna rage run.
No, well, the thing is that if I rage, I get extra bonuses to a lot of
Yeah.
things. Like, for
Yeah.
example,
It's a smart idea.
he
Yeah.
says make an acrobatics check. It's typically a dex. However, because I have primal knowledge, I can use my strength bonus
For Dex.
instead of my dex.
Oh, and he also
Because
says
it's-
acrobatics or athletics. So if you need athletics,
Well, either way,
either it's the same.
it's athletics is one thing. If he does acrobatics, it's a +1 versus a +7. If
Okay.
I rage, they're both +7.
Okay.
There you
So
go.
either way,
It's
I'm
just
safe.
alive, yeah.
Cool. So
And
while
I have advantage on strength-based checks.
while you're doing
Good
that,
idea.
you can roll it. Let's do Party B's actions, and then we'll come back to you, Durkin. once you
All right,
check
I
your
am gonna hold my bonus action rage until it's my turn.
So we're at. You guys are at the minecart.
Yeah.
It's gonna take some strength to pull it out, wedge it out. Then you're gonna need to be dexterous with it, so you don't break it as you pull it out, and then maintain it with a what did I say? Arcana. Arcana. So
Okay. I can do strength because we're doing athletics.
Yep.
Good at that. That's a 14.
yep, that's fine.
Am I with you guys for the dex? or-
Yeah.
I presume so.
Yeah, unless
We're just gonna
Do
give
you guys have
him.
any qualms working together?
No, but me and Zatara do.
Oh, you as a time.
Yeah, I have disadvantage
For the
on
Arcana
check.
check that's
what
coming
does-
right after.
What does Maris have for Arcana? Not as high as his, but
I forgot.
+4.
It's a time deal.
+4 straight roll is better than +7 with disadvantage.
Okay. All right.
Okay, here comes the dex.
14.
14's good.
okay,
And then, Jared, we got an Arcana, or is it Maris' turn?
Maris with the 23.
Okay, great.
I think I'm making the nature check.
No, that
Oh,
was
we
it.
don't need it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Great. So you guys have one charged.
And I just sit back and try to twiddle my thumbs.
Yeah.
because
And
one thumb
and
is
the one
significantly
in the
bigger than
minecart is still charged.
It just keep hitting
You
each other.
deactivate the cart. You had 2 carts that were charged, right?
Yes, we had 2 cards
Yeah.
that were charged. They were
So
hooked
one-
together.
One of them, you dislodge it, uncharges, and then it kind of just clank, hits
Yeah.
the ground.
Because it was hovering.
It was
Do we
hovering
want to
like
get
Mario
the
Kart.
second one and save a spell slot?
I mean, we can certainly try. Might
Okay.
might not
Strength
worth
and
it.
dex, and
We're either spending
Yeah.
a spell slot or not. So.
you got your work cut out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. That's a 24.
Great. Here comes the dex.
Dirty 20.
All right, and then who wants to roll the last?
23 again for
There you
Maris.
go. Well
Yeah,
done.
two charged
Nice.
stones, baby.
Finally, after 10 rolls.
My bad about that last,
Yeah,
you know,
we
that
got
last
there.
one we
Well done.
cracked in half. I learned from my mistakes, and then we got these
I
ones.
want to make a note here that Maris was the one who successfully
Got both.
got both stones.
Dude, I rolled 2
Thank you,
natural
Jeremiah.
19s in a row
Thank
with
you,
Maris.
Jeremiah.
Good job.
Great. So you guys make your way back. Now we're at the bridge,
So it's not
and
just me.
Thorkin, what was your roll?
It's
What?
What was your roll for your acrobatics or athletics check across the bridge?
Well, I wasn't sure because you didn't tell me which one you wanted me to roll.
In this case, it would be acrobatics.
Then I get advantage because it's now a strength check. That would be a 17.
You see, as you guys kind of crest over here, you got both crystals in hand.
I'm
He's
so
got this-
angry at this bridge.
As he's being blown, sunder left and right because of this heat.
Stupid
He makes it to
wind!
the door.
say this is our version of Thor opening the star.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of a little awkward because he kind of jumped the gun. He probably should have been holding the crystals in his hand before he made the trek across the bridge.
Well, no, like I was doing it to establish the bridge so that somebody else could come and open it.
I see. Okay.
I'm not trusting I do not have. I have like 5 skills to get this bonus.
Okay. So you
None of
have
them are going to
a-
help us open the door.
You have a line here that's taught by your sturdy, large.
Yeah,
Any traps there, Thorkin?
Nothing. You stupid! Nothing bit me in the ankle.
So if you guys want to, you can try to cross the bridge here. It's gonna be a little awkward making your way to that door. It seems like it may not fit 5 bodies necessarily.
I'm gonna come across, but I'm gonna expect you to drag me. All right, I'm gonna lay down, and you are going to drag me across the bridge.
Wait,
You
you're.
can't get
Oh my
blown
gosh, you
because
kidding
I
me?
can't get blown up, and because one,
You're gonna untie the rope from the trestle,
Tie it to
tie it
yourself.
to yourself, and I'm going to
Wait.
drag you across the bridge.
Is there anything I can do with mage hand?
yeah.
I think there's definitely something you can do
Because
with
it seems like the safest
Thorkin,
thing to do.
here, have a magical floating rock.
I just do that.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
much better.
So are you handing your rope
That's
to
like-
him
No,
as
I'm
you
not
tie
doing-
yourself to the same structure or what?
No, we're
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 just gonna
abandoning
mage hand
that,
now.
and we're going with the
Yeah,
mage
yeah,
hand.
Okay, so Jared, and what are you handing him? The stones?
And he's handing me the netherite rocks. I don't know why we're
how
trusting
much
me
do
to
you
open the door.
carry? What's the new?
I think it's 10 pounds.
Okay, you should be able
I
to do
have
one.
a rope.
I just do one at a time.
Say, I have a rope. I can tie myself. And
Well,
you
actually,
drag me, so
we
you're
could
still
get
attached.
super nerdy for everybody watching.
Jared,
I
read me
think-
mage.
We could
You
Boy
don't-
Scout this crap.
I think
And
we're
you can, like-
already at nerdom.
You can
Okay, hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
I'm
you
gonna
can
have
make
Jared-
a harness that loops around the now existing bridge
Uh-huh.
rope,
Well, that's
so
what I was
that
thinking.
does not. So you do not
That's
fly
kinda
off.
What I was thinking. That's my initial thought. Because
Kids,
I'm
this
gonna
is
be-
why you go to Boy Scouts and learn your knots.
I'm going to use a really stupid stat here that's never used. My carrying weight is 113 pounds. All right.
I weigh a lot.
Who knew it mattered?
Well,
And
and
I myself, my character, probably weigh around 140, 150 as an elf. I weigh 200 plus pounds to walk across this bridge. Is that wind really going to push me over when I'm laying on the ground and you drag me across? I doubt it.
Let's try it. Jared,
And
let's have
with
you
that
read
statement,
nature.
we're doing something else.
Yeah.
With that statement, I'm glad you brought your backup character.
What's that?
Would you mind reading Mage Hand? So
A
the
spectral floating hand appears when the point you choose within range. Because my feet, the hand is invisible.
Oh,
The hand lasts for the duration, 1 minute, no concentration. The hand vanishes if ever more than 30 feet away from you. My feet extends the range up to 60
oh,
feet.
fantastic.
When you cast a spell, you can use the hand to manipulate an object, open an unlocked door or container, store or retrieve an item from an open container, or pour out the contents of a vial. As a magic action on your later turns, you can control the hand thus again.
Oh,
As
okay.
a part of that action, you can move the hand up to 30 feet, which I think, again, because the feet probably 60 feet.
That's great.
The hand can't attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds.
Okay, it can't activate magical items. That's good.
But
No, but Thorkin's over there.
I can
Yeah.
hand it to
Yeah, that's good to know.
Okay.
Okay, so you see this nethery stone just as the spectral
Jetson
hand
sound.
is not visible to anyone.
You
Yeah.
can make it.
I can.
Yeah.
I did that once. Like I invisibly spilled a drink
Okay.
on a bar, like somebody at the bar, and then later I made it a point that my hand was visible.
Oh,
That's great.
oh, that's good.
So, this takes very little time. Jared hands off the stone to Thorkin. Thorkin places it into the whatever you call it, like gaping hole or whatever,
The receptacle.
You place it into the lock. It receives it. It clicks. You see half
The
of the
stone goes into the square hole.
Exactly.
Yep.
It lights up half of it. Jared's invisible hand comes back. No one even
This goes
can
into
tell
the square
otherwise.
hole.
It lifts the other stone that's charged as well, places it into the lock as well, and then with a nice, satisfying click, not a but a click that's mechanical, you can see that the pyramid now is completely lit up, and ding, as an elevator is
An
charged.
elevator?
And then you also see down below, you see these outstretched mechanical arms that kind of flap out as you see they're lit with Nethery's light, preventing the lava wisps and heat from pushing upward.
Do we
And-
hear the Twilight Zone music as this
Yeah. and in a
Imagine
language,
this. An obsidian
ancient dwarven,
pyramid.
you hear "Bah, it's going,
Which I don't understand
Is
because
that
I only
French?
speak common and giant.
Yes, it was a form of ancient French.
Okay.
Dwarves
So I would have understood it.
You don't
Great
speak
job, guys.
dwarf, dude.
I speak Goblin.
We do.
Was it Goblin?
It was dwarf.
No, it was
Oh.
ancient dwarvish.
None of us speak dwarvish.
No, French is Goblin.
You sure
So,
it wasn't primordial?
What is Dwarvish? We're gonna say it's Scottish, like Gaelic.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
Gaelic.
It's Gaelic.
It has a little hop. There's a rhythm to it. Sorry, anyone who
Let's say casually insulted.
Yeah. Sorry.
You just insulted an entire
It's fine.
entire.
And it's nothing we haven't done
Ethnicity.
before multiple times.
Okay.
It would be Goblin's French.
Yeah.
Pretty
Cajun French.
Cajun French.
Cajun French.
Alrighty, what are we doing?
They make some good boil.
Maris with you.
Bobby Boucher.
Oh, just in case anyone even cares, ChatGPT gave me the actual calculation for how much I can carry.
Oh, great.
540 pounds.
Easy. Wow. Easy.
Okay, just
Don't we-
before we
because
go
you're-
down
you're
into
one
this
size level
elevator,
higher.
we haven't
Yeah, so it
cleared
takes the
the
15 to
entire
double it.
fortress
Sure.
upstairs.
To 30.
That's true.
And then it's time
Just
to strength
Just say
score.
the video.
Oh,
Yeah.
13.
Well, I'm just
know.
So normally it's 15 pounds times the strength score.
just saying. I don't
Dale
know.
makes a very good point to the party that you haven't fully
Unless you're tiny.
explored the
Obviously.
entirety
Yeah,
of the
Like, I don't know
lines.
if Ruxathid is in here. Like, it doesn't seem like this puzzle's been solved. So I don't know if Ruxathid is in this elevator to hell. He might be somewhere else in the fortress.
Hell.
Well,
I mean, come on.
Is anybody else getting Lego movie vibes from this?
Do you,
Mr. Business.
as you
is
guys
top
get
of the
closer
elevator.
to the elevator, there's a convenient UI box that shows up. Would you like to go down? Yes or no?
Press X. Your progress. You cannot come back. I'm just saying.
Would you like to save before continuing?
No, this is Act 2.
So I'm just saying, Ruxathid might still be in the fortress above us because it doesn't look like this puzzle was solved yet.
Well, and I hate to be the person who points this out, but Andy just dropped a little bit of a hint because his natural reaction was to tell us that the elevator is going to go down. That's a little DM slip right there. So, well, I mean,
No,
probably.
Where was
It's
it
pretty
going to
obvious.
go?
There's
It
nothing above
can't
it.
go up.
Can't go
I was
over.
more
You
suggesting-
never, you
that
never said that it was can't go up.
Yeah, that's true. I never said that.
It's a Wonkavator.
That's true. That's wrong.
I've never had an excuse to push this button before. You see that, Charlie? We're in a floating elevator.
I'm more
Over
aghast.
I'm gonna
Full
give
of
you
lava.
the chocolate factory.
I'm more aghast at the fact that there's an elevator that went ding when it opened up in this day and age.
Yeah, pretty advanced.
And then there's music. Cause I'm Madonna and I wanna have
That's only when you
fun.
get in there. So
Yeah, it's
the
actually
music stops.
Just slightly in the distance, you just hear the elevator music going.
There's
So I
a
guess
lot
the
of
question is, do
elevator
you want to
references.
continue to
Yes, there are.
Spelunk or adventure?
Oh,
I'll leave
we
it up to
never,
the card,
we
but
never
just-
did.
I'm down to go over here just to check out what's happening, just to clear this area, and then go on the elevator. I'm fine
Yeah,
with doing
supposedly this is a non-working lift that would
I'm
take
just
us somewhere.
bringing it up that Ruxathid might still be up there, and that is our
Roxas did the audio.
no. Ruxathid is
No.
one of the goblin
The
leaders
goblin
it.
leader,
Goblin
of,
leader.
of
that we
this.
are sent to clear out, and it looks like this puzzle's unsolved. So we might be circumventing Ruxathid and leaving him alive.
If we go to one of the circles of hell through this elevator, it'll be
I'm
much
telling you.
cooler.
It will be cooler.
I'm telling you right now that we are not going to get investors for our little getaway if we leave Ruxathid alive. You want to have a hot spring that we can make money off of? We gotta go kill this little bastard.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, how about we go take a look?
We're all just.
Let's
Why
go
is everyone
take.
got a southern draw?
I don't know. It's just this is the first thing came to mind when I was thinking like hot
That's
spring
like
investor.
that's
was
like
a
stereotypical. Like if you're playing fantasy and you're not a character, I feel like my go-to is always Southern Draw.
Southern draw.
I will always.
That's
go
better
to a
than always
Southern
being
draw.
British.
Yeah, at least it's different.
Yeah.
I will always
so
go to
let's
Southern
go.
draw, and I will apologize to anyone I ever talk to on the phone with a Southern draw, because I'll just copy it instantly without hesitation. I'll be like,
I will admit though, I've never, as an instinct, ever given a librarian a Southern draw.
Why not?
Just never. Just I don't.
They-
I see a
they don't
librarian.
talk
I
much.
just I don't
They
see
can't-
a
they
Southern
can't
draw.
find a
line.
book.
How do you shh people in a Southern Draw? But all right, so what, are we elevator to hell or checking out the rest of the fortress before we move
I
on?
agree. We should check out the rest.
Yeah,
We
let's go take a look.
We should take
We
a
go
look.
and we go and investigate the rest.
Wait, hold on. Is there?
There's no
some-
more wind anymore.
Is there
right?
s-
No more wind.
Wait, what? With the wind
The
turned
wind's
off?
gone,
Yeah.
yes.
No way!
Is the
There's
lava
elevator.
still hot?
The dwarves live in luxury. Of course
It's
they're
a
not gonna
magical
walk.
world. I feel like that's a very fair
They
question.
would definitely use Arcana
Did the
and
lava
magical
turn
means.
off?
Did the lava turn off?
No, I said there's these things that outstretched and like a canopy below opened up to
So
stop.
there's
the
now a
wind.
railing.
No. There's
a
just
floor.
like a net
There's a
canopy.
platform.
There's like a net canopy that's spread out, so you don't see the lava and you don't feel it.
So there's just a solid platform underneath us.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
9
like 20
3/4
feet
of the
down.
way.
So I
It's
burned.
like 10 feet down.
I burned
Oh, okay.
all that resource and everything and all
Just
those
to crawl
checks just to.
Well,
Hey, you
it's
got
difficult
across.
to get to it.
You had to get across.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm gonna look for a little
Hindsight is
spot to.
20/20.
I'm gonna look for a little spot to tie my rope mopingly and then walk back across.
All right, all of us.
So this is this is more of a larger cavern that goes from low to high.
Okay.
So this is where that auger was.
Yep.
The high, it's got a 20-foot incline, right? So this meets up 20 feet. Over here, it goes. This is higher, right? So if you come up here, it's inclining up. You can see that there's this gondola that leads into a very large open cavern that goes under this, presumably. It's not moving. You can see that there is a contraption right here that receives folks, as well as kind of like,
The control panel.
yeah, like a control panel at a.
Which conveniently has a rock-shaped hole in it
You'd have to go up to it to see if there's a convenient rock-shaped hole.
I go up, and because I have no dark vision, I'm fumbling
I was
around.
gonna say you can't see.
I know.
That's
That's
right,
why
it's
it's
on
fun.
B. Okay.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Rocks are
Okay, let me
heavier
read
than
you some
bears.
flavor text. Flavor text for this area.
See, we're not veering off too far.
Storage
No,
chamber.
we're
Stacks of
children.
crates fill this chamber. Some are half covered by dusty tarps that barely hide the order within, while others are nailed shut.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? There's boxes of this stuff. So we just spent all those checks trying to pull it out of the wall, and there's boxes of it over here.
A set of mine cart tracks pass through the northwest end of the cavern.
Which a lot of that's destroyed.
A lot of it's destroyed, and it now reeks, as you can see toxic waste pooling in a waterfall down, and then burning up as it touches the lava below. So you've got kind of like this mist of nasty toxic,
I feel like
Acrid
we're
air.
acrid air. It hasn't made its way down here because this is lower. Up here is higher, but you can see a visible toxic cloud up here.
So we're going through the Willy Wonka tunnel.
My intrusive thoughts were like, let's light a torch and throw it.
Kaboom!
Let's not.
We're down
I
here.
think
It's
we're
not
at-
like fire travels down; it goes up.
But explosions go boof.
All around.
Explosions go out.
Explosions
pull
go
out
boom.
some.
While he's pulling that out,
explosions, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Boof.
while he's pulling
Great
that out, I've got a real life story for you guys. So we were staying in like this basement apartment built into a side of a hill, and we found a red ant nest, right? And so we were like, oh, well, we can't have my little girls around this because they're little, right? So what we did, we poured gasoline into the ant nest, not thinking that that would go somewhere, and lit it and watched
Oh, man.
half of the hillside just go.
Wow.
Oh
Those
yeah,
animals
No,
are a lot
yeah.
bigger than you think they are.
throw intrusive thoughts that will come back to bite us.
Yeah. So are we?
Okay. There's packages, boxes,
Yep,
and bags.
there's.
Can we see where the chairlift goes, or is that like?
It goes like underneath.
Yeah, it goes into a cavern. We don't
Underneath.
can't
We don't
see.
know where it goes. It goes into
And the rowers won't stop rowing.
I was
and
gonna
they can't
say-
see where they are
How?
going, and they show no signs of slowing.
Wow.
Okay. Okay.
I
So
love
This
that
is the
part.
reference session.
nothing's
Oh, I am
going
so
on
just
over here.
Out
Right?
there right now.
Why don't you make a stone cutting check?
Yes.
None of you are dwarves.
Glad I made it back in time.
If you want to, you can make a
I
disadvantage check.
have
for the
a
stone
hammer.
cutting.
I have a hammer. I have a dwarven hammer.
You do have a
Does that
dwarven
help?
hammer.
What is that going to be?
Does that at least
history?
give us a straight roll?
If you want to make a history check, why don't you make a history check?
At
See-
disadvantage?
no, this is fine. I would just be silly. But
That's a 30-20.
Dirty 20.
it seems like the gondolas go up.
I got a 19.
It
Oh,
doesn't
what?
seem like
The
yeah,
gondolas go up?
It doesn't seem like they go down
Unlike the elevator.
because there's a draft of cool air coming above instead of
Okay.
heat waves coming from below.
So it goes beep, up into a cavern
Yeah,
That we can't
that
see.
you can't
is
see.
underneath this pool.
underneath.
Should I wrap my
Alright.
Hawaiian shirt around my head
So-
and try to hold my breath and go through?
Okay, is it just like darkness in here? Like,
I
would
would
I
say
have to
it's
get
darker.
over here to see in here? Like where this goes?
So this is
I just fly the bat
I was
over
gonna say,
there,
can you fly the bats
and,
in there?
and he scouts it out.
so I mentioned that there is a plume of toxic.
Yeah, but you said it
visible
was
up
at
here.
the top.
Don't fly into the toxic plume.
Yeah, because what's happening is the sewage from here is going and cascading down in this pit. This pit has lava in it, and as it hits the pit,
Oh, that's where they get rid of their garbage.
there was an auger that blew up and
Oh,
drilled
we
a hole
caused the
into the
sewage
garbage
leak.
disposal.
Into the lava.
Can we retroactively turn my fifth tick into me becoming a vampire real fast?
But there is, it appears to be stopping here because, as I said, Jared, this goes up. So this is where the higher, but this goes down. It's kind of, it goes down a little bit and it'll go up. So So you could try to make your way through the tunnel this way if you wanted to.
I think
Well,
we'll
he's
send the
sending
bats.
his bat.
Let's say we're gonna send the bats.
Yeah.
out there. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just see through his eyes.
Just go search for Ruxapid.
The bat goes through. It goes, straight for probably 30 feet to 60
So it's
feet,
an
and then it kind of curves.
Okay.
Okay.
It appears that it goes like this, up and around, and back up.
Okay.
And presumably, with its spatial awareness, it's up in this area. So
Okay.
above the lava,
That is
there
no
appears
longer
to
lobby.
be a receiving area for the gondolas that you guys never went to.
Arguably where the undead was that I detected.
Arguably,
All right.
a great argument could deduce.
Well, your bat's got blind sight for like 60 feet, doesn't
Exactly.
it? So does it detect the
The hostile.
hostile?
That's a great question. Let's see.
The
Exactly
potential
what it-
hostile.
Potential.
Maybe we'll make friends.
The bat flies and gets sneak attacked on, and just a zombie grabs it, and you lose all vision.
Not again. Not again.
It costs us 100 gold every time I have to summon him back.
This is the site that the bat sees.
Let's see it.
Oh,
Should we put it up on that?
I don't have it. Darn it. I should have. It's a really nice, throne area or really vaulted scenes area with these really pretty pillars that's
Oh.
filled with maybe half dozen to a dozen of those same Ashenrite creatures.
Okay.
Is there anything on the throne?
It's not a throne, it's like a receiving area. So
I mean,
that
that's
wasn't a
not
throne,
Rux's
that was a
area.
guy.
It's the waiting room.
It's
the
the waiting
foyer.
room into to get onto the gondola.
Take a sip.
Let me
It's
read you
like a cheap mansion. No ballroom.
a large
Piece of pants.
floor to ceiling. Let's see, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
floor to ceiling glass windows overlook a churning lava sea. So there's basically an overlook that you look down into the lava sea that you've now basically closed because you activated that lock. 3 large blackened anvils stand in a row, and unfinished pieces of weaponry and armor litter the room. Above is that stationary conveyor gondola
Okay.
that casts shadows across the floors because of the lava that is its only source of light. But now I guess it's dark in there because the lava's now you can't see anymore. Standing at each of the anvils appears to be an ashen husk of a dwarf. There's 3 of them, and then there's 3 others that are kind of milling about as well.
Wait. There's 3 dead dwarves and then 3. Wait.
So there's 3 of those
Oh, zombies.
zombie guys. 3 of them that are armored and 3 of them that weren't.
Okay.
the psi ones are.
And they're the ones that are hitting the anvil. The side ones are hitting the anvil. The other 3 that are kind of milling about are the regular Asherites. And that's
How much is a set of smithing tools worth to our party?
So it's been.
Yeah, so
I've
that's
needed a few
that.
times.
Why don't you can you make a stealth check?
Absolutely, he can. The bat has a terrific stealth check, and I know exactly what it is off the top of my head.
Just gotta open up the filing cabinet. Find the folder.
Think,
Oh,
think,
Jack.
brain blast.
Sorry, I shouldn't have this on the character sheet. Okay.
What?
Got a plan.
There definitely appears to be treasure. Jared, just having it fly by and you look through it, you can definitely pick out at least 2 treasure items.
2 golden tickets.
2 golden tickets.
You got this.
Matching-
we're
You
in
got
the-
this set up, and
We're
these
in
like
Blanca,
little cold tickets are
seriously,
just
it's
spinning
Yeah,
around
they're
in
just
place.
spinning
It's
and
literally just spinning
It's like a
like-
floating health pack.
Yeah.
Smith tools
That's
and 2 golden
That's it.
tickets?
And you do have
That's
these
very
2
worth
buckets
it.
here, or three of these crates here.
no.
Someone wants to make a strength check to try to pry them
The
open.
bat.
Oh, well,
no,
no.
of
Okay, roll
course.
stealth.
It's just +2.
Okay,
Okay.
roll me a stealth check.
Zatara will cast a touch spell through the familiar to give him guidance.
Very
Okay,
nice.
there you go. Very good.
Oh boy.
It does not matter. He is guided, all right.
He gets 7.
Natural 1 though.
Oh, does a 12 hit?
Oh, like his armor class?
As one of them notices you and punches in the air and sends
His armor
this.
class is exactly 12.
You take 7 points necrotic damage.
Yeah, it's 6 hit.
How much was that? About 20 minutes, maybe?
Yeah.
Darn it.
Say, okay, guys, there's some hostiles up there. I'm gonna go kill them now. It's fine.
Hey, we're with you. Want to open these boxes? And
I got
Ride
your
in
strength
style?
check for
Let's
the
do it.
boxes.
Okay, we got a strength check here for
I
box.
also
We're
looked at
good.
the boxes.
Okay, you got your strength check? Go ahead.
At 20, 24.
Well done.
I had a 19.
No, very good. Both of you guys succeed.
I
Rip
beat you.
open the magical boxes, and there's treasure.
Oh, more treasure.
Floating golden
Golden
tickets.
tickets!
Yeah.
I'll go to the third
We
box
really
and
are
try
really
to
one
pry it
factory.
open.
We are.
You produced a lot of extra
Can I
tickets.
use? I have a crowbar. Can I use that for any type of advantage or?
Oh, please,
Do
please
you
let him.
have what is your?
I just have this picture of this tiny little creature trying
Sure,
to like.
you can have
He's just like
advantage.
hanging off.
Advantage on a strength
Sure.
on a strength check is still -1.
Okay.
So I put the crowbar in the top like thing, and then I jump up on the box and I try to jump on the crowbar to leverage it up.
Oh, dude, please nat 1 and just let it slam you into the wall.
That's a 11, a natural 12.
Good job. It
To an
didn't seem
11.
like this was necessarily closed too tight, but it's trapped.
The what?
What? The one that he opens?
Piers wasn't trapped.
You take 15 points of poison damage. There's a plume of poison bursts from the
Does it burst up? Because technically I fell
Burst.
down.
bursts out of it.
Kenny uncanny dodged this plume of poison.
No.
I'm so glad.
A
Hey, I
one.
gave you advantage. Okay, do we want to resolve
Do I
the
get
golden
a-
tickets?
Do I get a
Oh
golden
yeah,
ticket
that
for
might
like?
help us.
It's just a trap. Just
We get golden tickets.
freaking hate this game.
Oh.
You got
You guys are
You
like,
got the
oh
fart-
man, look at
the
this
fart
awesome
gun."
magical thing. Dale, what'd you get in yours?
Dale's dying.
Okay,
Dale's
So the
It
question is,
kills.
do we want to roll on? You guys want to take
Quit
some time so that he can identify, Jared can identify, or you want to just
Well, we gotta. I would
it
assume
would take
that's
you
what
10
we would
minutes,
do.
right?
Yeah.
To identify.
Cast as a ritual, yes.
So it'd take 20 minutes to cast as a ritual.
I mean, do we want to just go get the rest of them and then get all of them? at
And the
once?
one shot.
Well, what if what we find helps us
I know. I
give
thought
us
that
an
too.
advantage?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm also now half health.
Okay, so you guys want to walk up the tunnel and
No,
No,
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
identify.
identify.
We're gonna identify
oh, you're gonna
the
do that
new
first.
stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So
I'm gonna mash Shabaya.
let's see, Jared, since you're identifying, what
Yeah,
can you roll me
Tiffany.
a
Yeah.
D6?
Thank you. Pardon?
D6 first, please.
Rolling D6.
That's a 6.
6 or 5?
Okay, it's a 6.
Or was it cocked?
That's good. It was a cocked 6. I re-rolled it. It was another 6.
Oh, okay, great.
Come on,
Why
light
don't you
cross.
roll
Lots
me
of pretty.
a D10.
D10. Lucky D10.
Let's determine the level of spell.
Number 5.
So 1, 2 is level 1, 3, 4. So a third level spell.
Great.
And then why don't you roll me 1, 2, 3, 4?
1d4.
No. 6,
He's-
12. 18.
That's 35, right?
I think so. Because it's 6 times 1.
6 times 5 and then an
30.
extra 5.
5, yeah. So roll me. How do we get to 30?
Do we just have
One to-
Siri
1 to
tell us
35.
one between 1 and 35?
If you can roll a D1, a D35, or what gets us to 35?
Well, I mean, he could roll.
Just
he
do a
could
random
roll
number
a
here.
D20, a D10, and a D6, and then if
Well,
it's a
then
36,
1,
then-
1, and 1, but like that's like a 3D.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's a random
Just-
number
just-
generator.
Just random number generator. Pick a number between 1 and.
Or I could just.
Did you roll a 1?
Yeah.
For what?
A D35. I rolled a 1.
Okay,
Oh,
roll
wait,
again.
suggestion,
Does it
Jared?
change?
So you could just roll percentile dice and ignore anything that's 36 and up.
Well, I mean, he rolled a D35 online and got a 1.
There we go. That's 1.
Well, whatever you prefer. If you want to take
Sure,
the 1,
let's do that.
okay.
Let's do that. I want to go kill those guys who killed
Okay,
Batty
you
McBatface.
find an animate dead spell.
Animate dead.
Huh, where are we going to find any dead people around here?
There's just 2 dead bodies over there.
Well, we encountered a lot of undead.
We have 2 dead bodies on the
Let's
bridge.
see. Animate dead. 3rd level spell.
Actually, that would be pretty funny to see how you would resolve an animate dead on an undead.
Yeah, that is a good
Yeah,
question.
I'll have to see.
Isn't that the same?
Well,
Isn't that
okay,
what it's
well,
made?
let's
Let's
philosophical
do
D&D.
Jared,
Yeah,
another
yeah,
d6.
yeah. Pardon? What am I doing
Roll me
now?
another d6 for the second golden ticket.
Number 1.
Light crossbow.
Roll
Light
a-
crossbow. Light crossbow. None of
So
this
we're
heavy
gonna
crossbow.
avoid the last one.
Huh?
Better.
1, 2.
Like a teleporting dagger would be nice.
So many rares.
You're really dreaming high.
Like, well, I'm just dreaming something that's not a heavy crossbow. We have like 3 magical heavy crossbows.
2. We have 2.
2.
2 magical heavy crossbows. I'm carrying both of them.
Okay, Jared, roll me a d6.
A D6?
1 is
5. I got a 5.
oh good. So that would be
Legendary.
that would be we're getting rid of uncommons and commons would be very rare, rare, and legendary. And a d5 is legendary.
I'll take it.
Could be
Not a heavy crossbow. Not a heavy crossbow. Not a heavy
Okay,
crossbow.
this is probably the rarest you guys have gotten as a weapon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
See, I think mine dwarven thrower is the other.
15.
See, I'm just going to roll a d20.
Anything below it.
Okay, I get a 10.
Great. 1, 2,
That is a
3,
heavy crossbow.
4, 5. Wow, cool. The clover.
Okay.
That doesn't sound heavy.
The clover is a short sword weapon.
I mean, a.
It's a +2.
Oh.
It's a +2 short sword.
Do I have proficiency?
Uh,
I should, right?
Organ Rearranger. The wielder scores a critical hit when rolling a 19.
Oh, yeah, we got to do
Uh-huh.
this to you.
Yeah.
When the roll 2 damage, when they roll 2 damage or less, reroll the dice, taking the highest result.
I rolled 2.
Is that on the weapon dice or the attack dice?
That's probably the weapon dice. It's
Weapon
probably
dice.
piggybacking off of the.
Savage attacker.
When
Yeah.
they roll, so it'd be the damage dice.
Well, so I mean, okay.
So you basically
I
have
roll
to
low on my
one.
damage dice a lot, though.
No, but the reason why I ask if it's weapon dice or the attack dice is if we give it to a guy who does sneak attack, does it re-roll the sneak attack damage?
No,
No,
I think it's just
So
a
it's
weapon.
just the weapon
weapon
dice.
dice.
Okay.
When the wielder attacks, the weapon on an attack roll, the weapon automatically casts True Strike on you, on self. So you have advantage when attacking it with it.
I mean, natural advantage.
No, that's not how True Strike works anymore.
It's True Strike said, well, yeah, this is going off of
Baldur's
True
Gate.
Strike
Baldur's
Baldur's
Gate.
Gate.
Okay.
How does it work now, Jared?
Okay, so rather than give you advantage on a subsequent attack, what it is its own magic attack where you do radiant damage, you use your magic attack bonus rather than strength or dexterity, and at 5th and 11th level or whatever, like normal cantrips, you get to add 1 extra d6.
Okay, so this is what it'll do then. We will say,
It could be radiant damage or the weapon's normal damage.
Oh, okay.
Your choice.
Oh, that's cool.
so
it's more. It doesn't. Because I'm not a spellcaster, it wouldn't help me at all, perhaps.
No, it wouldn't.
So
Dude,
but
it's
it'll
gonna
do
be
this.
cool.
We'll say that it exploits.
It is. Yeah,
It creates a weakness. So when you attack it, it does piercing damage. It'll cause the creature vulnerability to piercing on the next attack with piercing only.
or you could just simplify it and say it does an extra d6.
Whichever you prefer. If
I would
you
just-
prefer to have an extra d6 on the attack.
Well, I mean,
you can.
but vulnerability to piercing, if I get a sneak attack,
Right, but it's a
Double.
short sword, right? Doesn't a short sword do
It's a
slashing
short-
damage?
It does. So
Oh,
basically,
you're right.
it sets someone else up
That's
to
true.
do piercing.
but I
vulnerability.
only do piercing. So it'd be
You would do slashing. and then hit them with the crossbow and do piercing.
And
So
then
you
would
would
double.
set
It would
yourself
double the
up
damage on the crossbow.
for another attack to do a lot of damage. So it'd be an initial strike with the sword,
Mhm.
and then maybe,
If I have sneak attack on
Oh, this is crazy.
on
This is
it, I
really
can use one of my
amazing.
sneak
It's
attack
got
guys
more. It's got
to
2
move
more.
away without doing.
Oh my gosh.
The
Okay.
flourish and the lacerate.
It says, so this is kind of interesting. So it bases it off of True Strike. So it's got this thing called True Strike Riposte. So when a creature misses you with a melee attack, you may retaliate and gain True Strike. So I will say, how about we do this? How about we do the d6 as like a maneuver dice. So instead of, because it's legendary, so it's going to have quite a bit of features, and it also gives you +1 to your armor class. That's what
It
weapon
is a
does.
legendary.
So you get +1 to your armor class. I will say it'll give you a maneuver riposte.
That says it
D6
only.
maneuver
That
dice.
says it only gives you +1 to armor class if you're using it in your offhand.
Where did it say that?
On the wiki I'm looking at.
but it's also a short sword, so that's easy enough.
Yeah, because
It's not a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, no, it's meant as a finesse weapon.
Mine just says
You
straight
can-
up 1 +1. Oh, the offhand only is the True Strike riposte.
Oh yeah, no, this one has it different. This one has the armor
Armor
strike.
class +1 parentheses
offhand
offhand only.
Yeah, it's right above the true strike on our page.
Do we want to take a break and hash this out?
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
That's a great.
Good suggestion,
Plus,
Daniel.
plus it thinks I think the true strike riposte translated into our language is you would use your reaction to give yourself true strike based on the reading of it. Because
True Strike isn't.
Well, because it says when a creature misses you with a melee attack, you may retaliate and gain true strike. So that sounds like
As
you're
a
burning your reaction to give yourself advantage on the next
So
strike.
your next on your turn, then you have advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
What was that suggestion? Sorry.
So I'm gonna just, and I've never complained about the fact that there's no way to get extra reactions, but if I were a rogue, I would rather use my reaction to be uncanny dodging every round rather than incidental riposte stuff.
Well, this is so. The thing is, it's this is a legendary item, and I like the idea of because it's legendary, it gives you additional bonuses outside of the normal game
Oh,
mechanics.
well, and it's based on how it's written. There's some strategy involved because for the weapon actions that it says right here, it says if you have proficiency equipped in the main hand to gain these
It
things.
has main hand and offhand bonuses.
Right, and so if you have it in your main hand, you get these. If you have proficiency, if you have it in your offhand, you gain the
Oh,
armor class. So it's pretty versatile weapon.
Now,
Okay, we can take
Mirroring.
breaks. We won't proceed in the story if you guys want to take a break. I'm going to mute real quick.
Okay.
I don't know if warlocks are proficient with short swords.
All right, let's fight.
Oh, you're above.
Thorkin,
you're
what'd you get?
7.
Oh, 15. Zatara, what'd you get?
Zatara got a 14. Batty McBatface got a 5.
14 for
For
Zatara.
Zatara, and then put Batty McFace.
Before combat happens, can I get in a hide, a stealth check?
Only stop.
A billion. 16 plus 9, so 25.
And then the bat is at 5, and then
Oh, the bat's at 5?
yeah, that's at
Yeah,
5.
they familiar.
And then Maris, who wants to roll for Maris?
Did you roll for Maris already, Patrick? That's an 8.
8 total.
Yes.
Okay.
Dale's at 23.
Again? Wow.
Dale,
I
you're
rolled a
up.
natural 20 on.
Well done.
He stole mine.
Yeah, I was alert. This is all Dale.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 25 stealth. I am going to sneak up on that one Durgar in front of us.
Okay. You got half speed at sneak. So how far you can move?
30
15
feet. So,
if you use your.
well, wasn't I at the front of the party?
Yes.
Well, we're
Yeah, no,
Thorkin was
Dale.
first.
No, Dale
No,
was
Dale
first.
was
Dale was
first.
first. I was second.
Yeah, I was first because
You're
I'm the scouter.
who was it? And then it was.
I was
Cyrus?
second, then Thorkin.
No, I'm second.
Oh, you're second?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way, in case Dale gets
Sure.
stuck, then I tank.
Yeah.
Zatara, do you want to be last or Maris?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, great. Okay, you got 30 feet.
Yep, so
That will be your bonus action and movement. So you can get to him.
Well, no, it's just my regular movement, right?
Well, it's stealth, you're half movement.
You're
Yeah,
good.
so 5, 10, 15, I'm right behind him.
You got it.
There you go.
And I will take my new sword, Clover, and since I'm hidden, I assume advantage on the attack. Whew.
You did not see a 26.
Does a 15 hit?
Oh, you got +2, dude.
He didn't see it. 26.
Yeah, does a 15 hit?
What?
He rolled really bad.
I rolled a 7 and my hit's +8.
15 does not hit.
Dang.
Okay. Anything else? Bonus action? What do you do?
I assume he notices me.
You're no longer stealth.
No, but you could disengage with your.
Yeah,
cunning
so
action.
I'm going to say, this sword sucks. Thanks, Zatara. Can't even hit a standing
Wait.
still target.
But you don't have any movement left.
Yeah, you don't have movement.
Oh.
If you disengage.
You have to have movement.
Wait, no, he only went.
But
He was
I
right.
was
He was right
stealthy,
here,
that's
So,
right.
so it's half.
and
He
that's
doesn't
half
half
speed.
Oh yeah.
I say he
Half
doesn't
speed.
engage the extra 15.
So what do I have as a bonus action?
You could hit with an offhand if you have a weapon in your offhand.
I wouldn't. I would just one hand. I wouldn't put a dagger in my offhand.
Why?
Okay, all right.
Because
Okay,
I'm
we're up.
stupid.
Thorkin, you're up.
Okay.
If you want to use the free action, you can pull out a second weapon in your offhand. You put your
That's true.
rapier or whatever.
One of his cunning actions
I-
as a bonus action is he can
Equipping an item.
dash again.
Well,
He can
actually,
run-
no.
he can-
Yeah, then he draws
Which
action.
one? Which
That's
one
right.
of these guys look
True.
the strongest?
But it could get him
The
away.
ones that are more armored are the stronger. The ones that are less armored are similarly less stronger as the ones you fought. Down
Okay, I'm just gonna try to make a deception check against the ash one,
Okay, what
the
do you
armored
say?
one.
What do you want to say?
No, the insightful fighting. So it has to make a deception check,
Gotcha.
and I make an insight check.
You probably fail. Or you succeed. I roll a 4.
Oh my gosh.
What'd you roll?
Natural 1 for an 8.
Oh. Deception is charisma. I have a -4 to my charisma.
So I still
Wow.
win with an 8.
I have 0.
I've won with a natural
You
1.
won with an 8.
Well, the nat 1 you won.
I have a 4. -4 is 0.
Yeah, ability checks are based on the number, not the fact it's.
It's
nat.
not an automatic fail like
I
it
don't
was
do
for a
auto
hit.
crit. I don't
Yeah.
do failure crits. So
Okay, great job.
So I have all-time sneak attack against that specific,
okay.
Which
There you
specific
go.
one?
the
This one.
closer
The
one.
one he's
One you-
No,
This one.
yeah, that guy.
Well, this guy's also. I don't have another one.
He's armored.
He's armored. So
So that one.
this one. Okay, cool.
If we want to mark it with a ring, we can.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's right here, right?
Any ring will do. Thorkin. Oh, you're up next.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go beat some sense into these guys.
Thank you.
right.
Save me, Daddy.
So we start one out like that.
You want to flank him?
I'll flank them. Why not?
Sure.
Plus, plus it's my tanker roll.
They'll come to me and not you.
You just watch this little gnome go. Eh.
Okay, remind me which one.
It doesn't matter.
Please
Just
help.
do all three.
Help me, Father, help! Father, help!
I would have expected you guys to find a Willy Wonka quote, given how many.
That's
I'm
right.
all out. I haven't watched that
I
movie in
lose.
so long.
I get nothing.
Good
Wrong,
day,
sir.
sir.
Wrong.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. So wait, what the? Why did it stop telling me what I'm doing? Oh, okay.
Doors.
I hit it.
Go ahead. What's their attack?
All right. The first attack landing on the guy in front of Dale is 27, which I'm assuming
Yep.
hits.
And you have flanking bonus, so even more than 27.
29. And that would be that, which I can re-roll that because that's terrible. That's not all that much better. Okay, that would be 14 magical slashing on the first hit.
Okay.
And then hit 2. That would be a 21 to hit.
Okay.
And then that one is good, 9/11. Okay, wow. Oh, eventually they had to show up somehow.
Just say good 9/11.
That's what I.
What's the next thing?
16 points of magic.
It's like good
slashing.
night, comma. It was an 11, but he really shortened it up.
Okay.
Wait, what?
We are at Zatara.
Okay.
Sorry, I was focused on my math.
You know. Your English suffered.
Okay.
Yeah, as it
This
tends
is
to.
what I want to do.
I just rolled a 3, a 1, and a 1 on my
Okay.
damage
No,
dice.
no 11s there.
Well, no, it like I got the
Okay.
number up, but it was still disappointing.
I'm gonna
The damage
cast
dice roll.
summon
Was it an
beast
11? The disappointing
as an
number.
illusion
Cool.
spell.
Oh, that-
So
yeah,
that
yeah.
increases the range by 60 feet. So I
Okay.
just plop him right there.
Okay.
I could have cast lightning bolt on this, but some
That
guys
would've
got in
been-
my way, and I prefer
Some
not to
guys
cast
got-
it. I prefer not to cast it now. And then the beast goes immediately after my turn.
Oh, you
I
summoned your
can
fighting
take a
eyes.
lightning bolt. You can do that.
I'll
We'll
duck.
get it next time.
I'm
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
still kind of
Okay.
Yeah.
Then after my turn, the bestial spirit attacks. Let's see. Multi attack equals half the spell's level. Okay, so it just attacks once. Does a 16? Does a 26 hit?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, it takes plus 7, 13 points of piercing damage.
Magical.
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, I mean,
Oh,
6th
it's-
edition, so it
yeah, yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
specify if it's magic or not anymore. Okay, all right, I'm done.
Great. Maris.
Yep, there you go. Varys.
Maris, Eldritch Blast. That's what she does, cause she ain't here.
Is she moving up at all?
I don't think she needs to. She
I don't
can
think
see
so.
with cover and half cover. So.
It's
I
a
won't
plus
do the
7,
job.
Oh,
so
okay.
a 23 and 11. I'm assuming the
11 does
11
not
misses.
hit. And is he you focusing on this one?
Yes. Don't worry, Dale. I'll kill him. That's a 10 damage. 10 force.
Ready?
After all that bloodied, wow.
Alrighty, we got Sabris.
All right.
Finish him off, buddy.
Help me.
Can I go here?
You still getting
It's
flanking,
all
right?
level. It's nice stonework, flat. There's just gondolas above you, like 10 feet, and then there's like chairs that are 5 feet high.
I wouldn't gain flanking, right?
No.
Well, if he moves back one, wouldn't it be flanking then?
No.
Well, me and you are taking the
I
flanking.
was saying
You guys
it would
are
be
doing
like
flanking.
this for flanking.
Okay.
Alright.
Roll to hit.
That is a 17.
17 hits that one.
That's 7 points of bludgeoning
Push
damage
him.
Don't you
Push
get an extra D8 because of your arm?
in Divine Smite.
Push him.
Second attack.
For what?
So he doesn't explode on us? You can push him and then throw
I
your
guess that's
hammer.
true.
You wanna push him?
I'll
You can
push
push him
him.
forward.
I'll push him 10 feet.
Wait, he's not the one
He'll
that
hit the
blows
wall.
up
Yeah, they all do.
They all did.
though. Oh, they all
He
did.
hits the wall.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say that's why I was like, I
The
don't
wall right there.
think I'm
There's also a door here and a door there.
Well,
So,
it helps you not get.
well, I want to be hit by it.
Are you gonna
20.
step up or are you
Yeah, I'm
range
gonna
attack?
step up. It's 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Is he bloodied? No.
Yes.
No, yeah, he's.
Okay. That is 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Well done.
You still
All
alive?
right. I believe still up. I'm gonna check. Barrel one tip. Still up.
Okay.
Anything else, Cyrus?
That will do, donkey.
Okay.
I'll do.
We've got a couple of folks here. They will move towards. This one will base the dragon. We got some attacks coming at you, Thorkin.
Of course.
I would have advantage because you.
You do. You always do.
That's gonna hit on the first attack, and then a natural 20 on the second attack.
Natural 20. Are you the guardian amulet guy?
Yes. No pretty.
So you have to use your reaction, right? Or
I think you just
Don't,
use a
I'm
charge.
pretty sure it's just gone. I just choose for it to not happen.
is it a part of your class?
The
It's a
guardian
magic
emblem,
item.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. When a creature you see within 30 feet suffers a critical hit, wearing armor, shield that bears the emblem, you can use it. It's a reaction.
Okay.
So, my
So-
reaction, gone. No
You
crit.
take 14 points of necrotic damage, and then the other one is going to charm you.
Fail.
Okay.
That's so much fun to say to a
And then the
DM.
third one is going to attack. Oh, the third one's going to try to charm the dragon.
Okay.
So the dragon needs to make a
I
wisdom
never,
saving
I
throw.
never get
unless
to do
it's
that.
Okay.
immune to charm.
Charm.
14
Choose the
Right.
beast or the
wisdom
fey.
save.
That's
The
really
beast,
good.
the fake. I think you cast the fake because I saw it already.
Oh yeah.
Checked
Oh,
off.
like the
Okay,
new
what is
barbarian.
it? It's a wisdom
Really
saving
good
throw.
glass cannon, but it's
And it's a wisdom saving throw.
14.
14. He gets a 15.
Yay! You take 4 points of psychic damage.
you two are like watching Bluey.
We are at the bat. Bat's turn.
Okay, the bat is just gonna double move. He's just gonna fly in, scanning stuff with blind sight to see if there's any visible creatures, and then he'll just fly back.
There is a creature that senses over here.
Okay.
One.
Is
Give
that
it
a
away.
separate room that's shut?
And then there's another creature that it senses here.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing we are on the other side of the hallway that we did the House of Cards. with
And
the
there it is,
8
way high up. Like, this is a nice throne room.
Okay,
Oh,
yes, that was
you're
another concern I
right.
had.
Way
Is
high up.
he doesn't want to fly like right
You're
next to
right.
the dagger.
So it can.
Okay, so
There
it
should be a
knows
door
that
right
there's
here.
some.
To the
There's
bathroom.
a few.
There's a door right here.
Yeah, there's a
That
door
goes
here.
into the
Andy,
bathroom
let's
right
use
here.
let's use
Yeah.
one of these guys.
Perfect. Do you mind where it's at? It does actually. The glass ends here,
Okay.
and then you can see the.
Oh, that's the bridge, and there's
That's the
lava
bridge
floor.
down below, like 50 feet.
Wait, so there's just like an open hole in the
Yeah,
glass.
it's,
It's a
no,
glass.
it's glass. It's this ornate glass. Really
It's a
thick
viewing
glass.
room.
It's a viewing
Through
room.
it. Oh, the lava's not there.
You can't open. There's no.
That's a long way to fall
damage.
Okay, the regular Ashen guys are gonna come up like this,
I am not a threat.
and we're gonna attack
Oh, thank
these
you for
guys,
setting
and then
them
you're
up like
gonna
that.
attack.
That's cleave damage right there, bro.
Uh-huh.
Okay, coming at you, 2 attacks.
I'm not a threat.
First at Thorkin. The first one hits. Second one is a 22, so that's gonna hit you. You take 14 more points of necrotic damage.
Okay, this time I'm going to try and negate it.
Okay. So
Oh,
one
if
attack
you're
is 7 hit
galactic.
points, and the other attack is 7 hit points.
All right, that'll be 9. 9 of it's reduced.
So 5.
So is it's an attack for 7, and then a second attack for 7. So you can only
You negate one of them.
negate one source of damage. So you can negate the entirety of one attack, and then the second 7 damage will come in because it's not one attack; it's 2 attacks. And your thing is a reaction to when you get hit by damage. Does that make sense?
Yeah, as a reaction, yeah. So
So you can negate the first set of 7, and then the second set of 7 comes at you.
okay.
Coming at you, Sovereign. First attack is a 21 to hit. Second attack is a 9.
The second does not hit.
You take 7 points of necrotic. You have disadvantage on your next attack.
Yep.
Coming at
I'm
you,
not a threat.
Dale.
You know what else I just realized?
First attack
Oh,
hits.
I forgot.
Does 17 hit?
Saves.
17
You know what else
does
I just
hit.
realized? because he has advantage against me because that's just how the character's built.
That's it. So you take
Burn.
14 points in
So
necrotic.
uncanny dodge would take
It's
it
high
to
rolls from the laws
4?
of averages.
The first attack. So it's not two. It's two.
right,
attacks,
right. So
two
one. So half of 7 is that 3 or 4?
Which is a huge support to the rest of you.
3.
Because then he's
So
going to throw
3,
low
so
at you
10.
guys.
Okay.
Well, laws of averages.
yeah.
He should
And
throw
then
low.
you have disadvantage on your next attack. All right, that's it for the regular actions. We're at Dale.
Okay, so I have disadvantage.
On your first attack.
That means I can't get any sneak attack.
However, you have advantage on this guy right here.
No.
Because of your deceitful thing.
No, I just get
Oh,
sneak
you get
attack
sneak
if
attack no
nothing
matter what.
else is.
Oh.
But
Gotcha,
if I have disadvantage on him, do I still get sneak attack? Because
think
of my
I
deceitful?
think disadvantage negates sneak attack. You have to double check
Well,
the
what if
phrasing.
you steady aimed to get rid of the disadvantage?
Yeah,
Great idea.
but then I can't use my
And you are
sneak
10,
attack dice to move away.
You're also 10 feet away from him. Which is, he's over here.
Yeah,
You're right there. But you could uncanny, whatever that's called, steady aim those guys next to you.
but not if you have disadvantage on it. So yeah, inside will fight. I'm just going to disengage
Where are we on?
as a bonus action
Okay.
and move backwards, back into the shadows. Say this sword sucks. Pulling out my crossbow would be an action, right?
No, everyone gets one free object interaction per turn, which can include
You can
drawing.
pull it out.
But I'd have to drop the sword.
As long as it's not a heavy.
Yeah,
If it doesn't
you
have the
can dual wield a
two-handed-
crossbow.
You can dual wield a
short
crossbow
sword.
and a short sword, yeah. The crossbow would just get
And
disadvantage.
heavy you
No.
can't because it's too.
You wouldn't get your ability modifier on the attack of the offhand unless you have
Two weapon fighting.
two other fighters.
Which, if you're getting sneak attack, doesn't matter.
And you also can't apply your modifier to the damage dice of that offhand weapon.
Okay, so I don't get my plus to hit. Like I don't get my.
Proficiency.
Wait. No, with the new weapon
Oh,
he
it's
picked
am I
with the
gonna say
new
it wrong?
weapon he picked up, he does get the modifier on it.
Oh yeah.
Well, unless you negated that because you.
But it's not on the offhand though.
No, in the offhand, it said it in the description of the weapon. In the offhand, he can treat that like he has the dual wielding
So
ability.
would I just have a crossbow in one hand
Well, hold on.
and then
We,
offhand the?
so
the
we
sword.
agreed.
Yeah.
We agreed that we were only giving you those 4 perks. to
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
that didn't include any of the offhand.
we didn't
stuff.
include that in the.
No.
Oh,
I mean, no, I didn't.
But you
that's really in depth.
Yeah, that's a little
I'm
too
saying
much.
you can legitimately. The strat should be you have a crossbow in one hand and the short sword in the other, because it causes the piercing, which is your crossbow.
But we're not doing.
We're not doing the piercing.
So you're not doing the
bonus.
piercing. That
Oh,
was
that
but that was part
that
of
was
what we
on-
discovered.
Oh,
but
that
we
was the
didn't-
AC plus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we,
we said
we,
the AC.
well, yeah, no, we didn't translate it over to what he picked.
Okay.
Okay, so what are you doing?
So
You
I
can
just
take
want
out
to.
the crossbow.
I'm shooting my crossbow. I just don't know what my plus to hit is.
It would be, you get proficiency. You just don't get
Proficiency
the
plus your
attack
dex modifier.
No, I don't get the dex modifier because it's technically offhand,
You
right?
do hit,
To
but
hit,
not
but
damage.
not to
This
hit.
turn
So
is
my
take
hit
damage.
is the same
So
as
this
my
turn
damage.
is taking a really long time.
Yeah, it is your
Yeah.
damage. It is the mod.
So
Yeah.
I just don't add the. So my to hit is the same. I just
Yes.
don't add the plus modifier to
Right.
damage. Thank you.
Exactly.
Yes.
No disadvantage. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
That's no.
If you're not studying,
What?
if you're not studying.
I moved.
Oh,
Thorkin,
okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
you've got lots of friends near you.
All right. Does the magical effect help me hit that guy any better?
No,
That was
it's,
just
it's
that was
only
just
for Dale.
only for you. Okay, who would?
You've
Well,
got-
now there's so many on them. Which one was the one that I was aiming at? Is it the one that moved?
This-
the one that he
this-
pushed, right?
Yes.
This guy has been hurt, and this guy has been hurt. This guy's almost
Right. This guy was the
Yep.
guy that I was attacking
Right.
before, but
I
he
was-
pushed him. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm
He's
going for
almost
that
hurt.
guy, cleaving into magical effect, dude.
Okay.
Whew. Right. That is a freaking nat 20.
Okay.
Okay, and then rolling for the hit on the other guy. 25 will hit him, I'm assuming. Okay, so to the first guy, we are going to do Hold on, give me a second.
My whole missing on that first thing just totally threw me out because I was going to spend a d6 to move away,
Sure.
but now
All right,
I
the
was just
first
stuck
hit
in there
on
with
the
them.
main guy is
Wow.
27 points of magical
Oh,
There
slashing.
it goes
nice.
sometimes.
Well done.
No
That's
plan survives
Okay,
contact
cleave-
with the
the
enemy.
cleave hit. So then the next one will be the 1d12 for the cleave.
Okay.
Which is 1.
So 1 damage on him,
1 damage on him. So
and
then
then you have another attack.
I have another attack. Yeah.
Are you going to go for the magical effect, dude, or try to cleave?
I'm raging. My ability to situationally assess stuff is low. So
Okay.
Whatever you want. You can metagame all you want. So
Really?
you're
You're gonna let me metagame all I want?
I don't role play during battle.
All right.
I can just throw guys at you.
Sure.
I don't think-
Okay. Well, I'll
Yeah,
go.
I
I'll go
roleplay
for
right
shiny.
now.
I'll go for shiny.
This guy?
No, the other guy's shiny, right?
This other guy.
Oh no, they're both
These
shiny.
guys are the same thing.
Okay. Well, I'll go
This-
for
he's not been
magical
hurt.
effect. It's shiny.
Great. Roll
Yeah.
to hit.
Can't wait till I get to the part where I do extra damage.
I did
against
again.
those people.
What the
I
hell?
get sneak attack
No, I rolled two
naturally
6s in a
enough.
row,
So
so
if I incite
14
both
doesn't
them,
hit.
that specifies
Okay.
that.
All right,
Zatara.
Why
Oh,
with
that's
advantage
great.
do you roll the same damn thing in a row?
So
That happens to me all the
It's
time.
1 in
can
400
I'm
odds.
sorry, I'm not trying to look at your game master screen.
I did
So
it once
the
today.
bat
I've
noticed
done
there
twice.
was
Well, it's not
hostiles
1 in
in here?
400.
Yeah, because the whole idea
I
is
would
that
just-
the second
my
roll
question is, can I
dependent
walk in
on the
there?
fact that you got
There's a
the
door
same
here.
roll on the first
You
one,
can
so
open
it
1,
has
2,
to be
3,
20
4,
times
5,
20.
6.
No, that's if you
I think we'll get
specify
that
a
next
specific
round.
number before
Yeah,
the
right.
roll, it's
Okay,
1 in
so
400.
I'll just move
What if you-
1, 2,
Because the
3,
first
4,
one is
5,
always
6.
just
I'll
a
move
1
to
in
right
20,
there.
or a 20 out of 20.
I'll hit that
So it's
guy
a
with
1 in
that
20
toll
chance to
dead.
get
Right, it's a
This
1 in
guy's
20 chance, but the
Uh,
idea is that
fire.
you're looking for
None of these
a
other guys
value
have
on roll 2 that you had previously
okay, sure.
rolled on
This guy's
roll
been
1. So
hit
that
too.
is
But roll
dependent.
one-
on-
roll one is
Oh, yeah,
always-
then I'll toll the dead him.
You don't care about the first
So
roll.
wisdom save.
Well, no,
Yeah.
that's the whole point of my angst.
What's the
is that
target
I
number?
rolled the same
16.
thing
Can
twice.
we focus up, guys? Like I can't have sidebar as well.
Sorry,
Wisdom save throw. I fail. Or unless a 15.
No, he needs a 16.
Okay.
He takes 17 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you. And it makes a pleasant calming sound. And then after my turn, then the beast,
dragon.
the
gets to go
brass
up.
dragon can attack. He hits 17.
That 17 does not hit. Their armor.
Wow.
These guys are armored.
Damn, that was a nice damage roll, too.
I know. I'm gonna take 50 more points of damage. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, Maris.
Eldritch Blast!
Guy you got.
He's gonna have to move up.
I think he's got
Can you see under
sharpshooting.
here?
He can
I
shoot
guess
from far away.
Mhm.
This guy's been barely hurt. This
Okay.
guy's been most hurt.
I think he
Everything
just
else
wants
is
to go for some of the softer targets,
Hit
right?
Him.
Yeah, he's harder to hit, though.
He is harder to hit.
Yeah, but he's hurt.
He can hit this guy because he's got the sniping.
I'd say, do you want to hit the brass dragon guy?
Well, the guy that's fighting the Russian, he can. He has no.
Yeah, he can hit,
But
but
he's
like,
also high armor.
yeah, they're high armor. Would Maris prioritize just getting some of the popcorn enemies?
Damage with everybody. Yeah, I think damage would just be like joined together onto one target.
Okay, so go for the
Focus fire?
regular
Okay,
actions.
great. So this.
That's what I was saying, but I
Oh,
think that
okay.
maybe over.
So then this guy.
Yeah,
Regular
you
action.
can do what you want. We can hit him. I don't really.
Yeah, I think Maris would go for the
Okay.
squishier enemies,
Excellent.
especially with me rolling. That's a 16
16 hits.
and a 13.
13 does not hit.
So 1d10 plus 4 is this guy. 8.
Anything else, Maris? Bonus action, anything?
I mean, we've just been playing her as an Eldritch Blast.
And she's just there.
You're up, Sovereign.
All right. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to hit that guy.
Okay.
That's I'm not throwing at him, so that's 13.
13 does not hit.
And I'll do it again. That is a 21
That
or 22.
hits. This one has not been damaged.
That is a 10 punch of bludgeoning damage, and I would like to push him
Okay.
10 feet.
Bing! And you hear this loud glass just clang.
No.
Just like some kid running into a sliding glass door.
Uh-huh.
Boom, hits into it.
Like I would hit a little harder than that. Come on.
It's not glass. It's like a
It's like very thick glass.
stone glass.
Stone, yeah, well.
It's like a quartzy see-through. It's a translucent rock, not
Yeah, it's
glass.
like transparent.
We got the second
Transparent,
action,
yeah.
so we're gonna attack here at the. Well, actually, see if I regain it. And then that's what I regain it.
Dude, is your dragon doing a one-on-one with one of the harder guys in there?
Dang,
I
didn't
guess he
regain
is.
either. So 2 attacks here
Well,
at
just
the
don't
dragon.
celebrate too fast.
Does a 10 hit the dragon?
No.
Probably not. The other one hits 7 points of necrotic damage.
Okay,
You punch him with that,
okay,
and he's got disadvantage on his next attack.
okay, thank you. He's got 4 hit points left.
Okay. We've got Thorkin and Salvrus with a pair of attacks. Here comes Thorkin.
16 is your number to hit.
Great. 1 hits, 1 misses.
Okay.
7 points necrotic. Disadvantage.
Mine is
Salvers.
19 AC.
You said 14?
19.
Natural 20 on the first, and the other one hits. So 7
I will
points
Burn my reaction
to
to remove the one.
remove the 1. Okay, so then you take 14 points necrotic, disadvantage on your next attack.
Okay.
And that's all 3. Bat. Bat's gonna do anything?
It'll just kind of float a little bit closer to this door.
With your blind sense, it's just like you can't tell anything but if there's a humanoid creature or anything.
Something's there.
Something's there. but
I mean, I can read the
what is the blind
description.
sense? Yeah, I don't know
mean,
if it's changed in the. Has blind sense changed at all?
I think I can see fairly detailed, but I'll check. Or Tyler will check. Looks like he was jumping on that. But the door's not open, so I mean, I can't see through the door.
However, dragons like have blind sense. Can they actually like tell shapes and stuff?
I think
through
you can,
matter?
but I'll double
Something
check.
to learn. Otherwise, like, why else would you pick bad? Because bats are good for blind sense, right?
I know that's the
the
only
only thing.
advantage.
Oh, well, that's interesting. A
Um,
creature with blind sense can detect creatures without seeing them as long as they aren't hidden.
okay.
Sure,
within
because
a specific
yeah, that
because
makes
if they're
sense.
hidden, that there'd be an ops, something obscuring it. Ooh, blind sense versus blind sight. Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, which one do
So
you
what does
have?
the bat have?
The one that allows him to see.
yeah, exactly.
Because blind sight is you can see in
Invisible.
like magical darkness.
Yeah,
Blind sense is like using like a bat would have.
Well, yeah,
with
'cause it
blind
uses
sense.
a bat
It's
for
like
example.
location and stuff like that to identify stuff.
Yeah, so it's using bat as an example for blind
the
sense.
bat has blind sight, not blind sense.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Anything?
so blind sight allows you to perceive surroundings fully without sight.
But it doesn't.
It doesn't
It's
allow
not
you
like
to see through
echolocation.
walls or anything like that. No.
Or like a
Monsters
radar.
and creatures without eyes, blah blah blah.
I would say that you can tell that there's like a structure in front of you without seeing it. I would
Okay.
say you can't see through
Through it.
structure.
Yeah, no,
think
I
that's-
agree.
That's how I think blind
Okay.
sight's supposed to work. It's like you can see through
Let's-
magical darkness.
Yeah. Okay, let's put it that way.
Okay.
So in this room, you don't see any other creatures or any other objects. Okay, the regular action we've got 1, 2. You guys killed the other one, right? Yep. So we got one is going to step up to Zatara. The other one is going to step up to Salvrus. Pair of punches. 15 to hit.
That misses.
Second shot on Zatara was going to hit. 7 points of necrotic to you,
Oh, wait,
Zatara.
what did he hit me at?
A 17 plus 7, 24.
Oh, yeah, that'll good.
I
Okay, so I
forgot
take
you
7.
got the shield thing, so I'll
No, well, that one won't work. Okay, I take 7 points
7
damage. I
necrotic.
need to make a concentration check. I think I fail. Yes, so the beast disappears.
No.
What's the limit for
Different
concentration? Isn't it 10?
I got a 9.
No. Or half the damage. The damage is like 3, so it's 10.
Oh, no, wait. No, I have +1 because of my cloak of protection. So it's exactly a 10.
Let's go. The dragon's back.
Nicely done.
So now you have disadvantage on your next attack. Salvrus, 2 of them coming at you. 23 to hit and 13 to hit. So you take 7 points and you're disadvantage again on your next attack. First attack.
Still have it.
Dale, top of the key.
Okay. I'm gonna give my sword one more shot and also try a thing with the
Okay.
popping, and I'm going to give you some popping madness because you want to.
Poppy madness.
Thank you.
He
I want madness.
he wants
eggs.
pops.
Oh,
So
you
I'm-
wanted madness.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanted to pop. Okay.
So-
So you approaching this guy?
Yep.
Attacking it?
And I'm going to attack him with flanking.
Yep. You'll get a
Oh,
plus
but I don't get any sneak attack.
You
No,
can
you
sneak
do
attack.
because
Yeah.
he's
If
within
your
5
friend's
feet.
next to
Oh,
you.
yeah, that's
He's interacting
yeah.
with me.
You'll get sneak attack.
but not advantage. Okay.
That's right.
Natural 20.
There we go.
There it is. Well done.
Okay.
Roll
So-
it. Congrats
so-
on the D6.
20.
So if I use
You don't even need a 19 at this point.
if I use one of my dice, do I have 5 dice
No,
for sneak
I say
attack?
double.
I think you would subtract it from your doubles.
Yeah.
Right.
So you would lose 2 of the double dice.
Oh.
So I would.
It doesn't
use-
give you extra sneak attack dice.
Okay, so but I crit. So like I'm using one of my things.
Yeah, but that would be damage. That would be doubling damage dice applied to damage. So you would have to select
So
your
that's
D6
one.
for the damage and then double them.
Yeah, I agree with you, Andy.
Yeah.
So I get 4 sneak attack damage because I am going to use one of my
The
things.
3 total. You would double.
Use
it.
one
Use 1 and then.
and then double.
Yeah.
For 4 total.
Exactly.
And it's a D6 base damage with Clover.
Which gets doubled, so there's
So
2
you
D6.
get 2d6 for Clover.
Okay.
And
These were my
rerolls,
net
you get to
level.
reroll 1. You get to reroll 1s and 2s.
Only on one.
Only on 2 of them. Only on 2 of them.
Only on 2 of them.
Because that's
So
the
pick
that's
two.
the weapon.
These
Yeah,
are my
weapon
weapon.
dice.
Oh,
These
Yeah.
are my weapon.
Exactly.
The rest are.
The rest
The
are.
rest are sneak.
That's a 2, so I will re-roll that. It's another 2, so nothing changed. Okay, so 7. So that's 10. That's 10. So 21 plus 5 is 26.
Well
Very
done.
nice.
And I am using my. So did I kill him?
You did not kill him.
Oh, I didn't even kill him?
No, you guys barely attacked these ones.
Man, I was gonna try to test something with the popping.
Test the next time.
Um.
It is bloody though.
All right, so I am going to use the sneak attack withdraw.
You
So
can
immediately
move-
after the attack, I move up to half my speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay.
It's no action, so I just get free movement, pretty much. 15.
Okay. There you go.
And then for my bonus action,
Nice, I like that. I never used that on my thing with John. Because we were fighting like big fat dragons.
You,
And...
you didn't have the luxury.
Exactly. Anything else? That was your.
I mean, bonus action, I am going to make a perception check to spot a hidden creature or object. So I'm just going to look around the room and see if I can spot anything that may be hidden.
Perception check?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Terrible. 7.
Yeah, nothing outside of what I already mentioned with
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Okay. Great. Thorkins.
Okay. Magical effect guy takes a 21.
Excellent. That hits. What's the
Okay.
damage?
I am choosing to reroll that. That was terrible.
Let's see.
I
if
have
hit him
rerolled
with
the same
withdraw,
thing,
Since it's no
naturally.
action and part of my attack. If I can stab him and run away.
15 points of magical slashing.
Before the explosion, I take damage.
Pop or no pop?
No problem.
Okay. Another attack coming at him.
Okay.
And this one, that's natural 20.
Very good.
All right.
Swear the battle.
Doubles the clap. For how?
And that is much better. Thank you very much.
How much damage we talking?
Just wait, I'm almost done rolling it over. All right. Okay, get ready for this. 41 points of magical slashing.
Wow, very nice.
Now tell me he pops.
He does not pop.
What?
What do you say?
He's got a lot of HP.
A lot of HP.
Holy
He is
crap.
These guys are toast.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it for me.
Well done, Zatara.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this guy with another Toll
that was
Dead.
a good roll.
Oh, that was a good roll. That's 19.
Okay, then he's fine. Okay, this door. Where's the door that you pointed?
This
Right there.
black little
Oh,
Mark is
so
the
there are guys in the way.
Yeah, this guy's in the way.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to hit him with the telekinetic shove. He needs to make a strength check. Or strength save, excuse me.
Ooh, that is low. It's an 8.
Okay, so I'm going to push him here.
Alrighty.
And then I'm going to move 1, 2.
So that's
You could take an attack opportunity if you move one more square.
Okay, we'll do it.
18 hit.
Yeah, it does. And I can't use the shield as a reaction because I
Okay.
already took the magic.
Take
action.
7, and then you have disadvantage on the next attack.
And he has to roll he has to roll the,
Oh, you have to,
on his dragon.
7 damage, and then your dragon.
Okay. I make it again, just barely.
Nice.
Okay, I open the door and look in.
It seems to be empty. There's lots of bodies now that are smelly because they were destroyed.
Oh yeah, Hunger of
This is
Hadar was
there-
just
This was
casted
the deck
in
of
this room.
cards.
Oh yeah, you weren't here,
massacre.
Jared. This was the battle at the beginning of last
okay.
time, and there's like probably 10 hobgoblins
we
and goblins
had-
that are just dead,
Oh,
We had a giant deck of card room
Gruesome.
and 2 Hunger
and
Hadars.
2 hungers of
Just-
Yikes.
Hadar.
Melting.
it's a feast of Hadar. Okay,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, nothing's in here.
so I don't see the hostiles in my bad sense.
You don't see the hostels in this area.
Okay, because they're over here.
They were over here. And there's a door here and a door there.
Alrighty.
We get something
Okay,
cool.
then after my turn, the beast, the dragon will go. He hits a 17.
That does not hit that creature. He's got an 18 AC.
Okay, and he'll just step to there.
Okay. Alrighty, Jared. Did you want to move out?
No, don't move out.
If I do, I'll get one more attack of opportunity on me.
Oh, you're right. Because
Back there, right there.
I saw that too.
And-
If
unless
you
you-
wanted to, I would have
you
said
said
no,
push
no,
to
no, no,
10
no.
feet, right, or 5?
Just 5.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'm done.
Great job,
Maris'
Tara.
turn.
Maris, your turn.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch.
She hasn't had disadvantage on her yet, right?
No, she hasn't been hit.
Yeah. Nestled in her little nook.
17 and 18.
On this guy, they both hit.
Yay!
There it is.
0 is a 10, right?
Uh-huh.
14 on the first one and 10 on the second.
Well done.
Very, very nice.
So
Bloodied.
24.
So, bloodied.
He's still bloodied even after my 21 of hit on him on the first guy.
You hit that one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what. Okay. Let me move the damage. Oh, it's not enough. He's still up.
He's
Still up.
I hope
Guys
this is
are
worth
tough.
the treasure.
Yeah, you guys got a legendary item last time you fought these guys.
Uh-huh.
Great. Thorkin, you're up. This guy's. Oh, you're not near it.
No, I'm up.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sovereigns. That was Maris. I was
Yep.
thinking it was. Yeah.
He's not hit, right?
Yes, this one has not been hit.
And
This one,
is there
I've
a real way
sunk
for
a
me to hit
ton.
him?
you can do
How much?
a ranged attack.
He's bloodied, right? Or no?
Yes, that one's bloody. This one has taken damage. This one has
Okay.
not taken damage.
I'm gonna hit him first.
kill him.
Hey, get down some of these popcorns first.
That's a 14 to hit.
That doesn't hit. He has a 16 AC.
Then
Do you have graze? Graze would be nice in this case.
no.
No.
You know what else would be great? Some bless. That would be nice too.
Yeah.
I'm not even looking.
Second
Like,
attack?
I don't know what Maris's spells are.
Which
or
I don't.
whatnot. I'm just
I now don't have disadvantage.
Eldritch blasting.
correct.
Because I
He's
used
not
it.
here.
Because you used it
It's,
on that
it's
attack.
something.
It
Okay.
makes sense.
Um,
That's what you do.
is it worth it to try to get him also
I mean, if you
bloody?
look at- I
And
think
then
the warlock is actually kind of a weak class.
I would
usually
say
focus on
strategy
just
wise,
like kill.
having two
strategy
knockouts
wise,
is
it's best to
bad.
knock out.
yeah. Okay.
Get because again, that's more damage coming from more sources, right?
I'm gonna hit.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's definitely
This guy?
more of like
With
Yeah.
the ranged attack, you'll
Yeah.
have disadvantage.
your Eldritch Blast or your
Sure.
cantrip
He's your base.
Yeah,
thing.
and
Right.
you can get.
If you have disadvantage in your base,
Pardon?
if your
I
base
think if
has a
I'm-
ranged attack, don't you have disadvantage?
If
Against-
I'm trying to hit the creature within 5 feet of me.
I think it's against all
Yeah, if you're based,
Is it?
then you
Oh, okay.
throw
Then
a
I'll
ranged.
just,
Okay.
I'll just try to hit him again.
Yeah, and the problem is that the first attack's just gonna be disadvantaged because we got hit by them the last time.
That's a
Well,
bad
this-
20.
Oh, there it is. Let him have it.
Serves you for giving me disadvantage.
Bonk.
Dude,
If
it's
you
disadvantage,
don't-
man. Come on, divide
13.
smite him!
Woo! Well
The 13.
done. 72 points of damage. Yep, that's enough.
I
Pong.
love it when he drops stuff
And
like
it
that.
doesn't.
It doesn't pop.
Does not.
Oh,
Oh,
The
okay.
my
feral
testing
ones
would
have
have.
not been popping
Okay, wheel. I don't.
because the other one didn't pop as well. You killed another just regular.
Yeah, it's
feral.
just the ones with the golden crystals in their brains.
Great. Anything else, Cyrus?
I'm going to go 5, 15, 20.
Oh, I'm going to opportunity attack you because you left his threat range.
Wait, but which one
Can
is
you
it?
sneak through
I
them?
can't. No.
You can't go through them.
I can't
You
do
can't
it.
go through
your friend and go
like,
here, but you
diagonally?
get up here.
I can't go through it.
You're not going through their square.
You
You're
can
going.
go through your friend and then orthogonal or diagonally, but you get.
I
an
would still get.
opportunity.
Yeah, I'd get an off attack either way. Okay. no.
Okay, we've got the psychic action. We're
Pardon me,
going
coming
to
through. Don't
bomb,
attack me.
bomb, bomb. Here comes a bunch of attacks.
not
Here you go,
entering your
Thorsten,
square.
first.
Okay, 16.
That's going to be an 18 to hit.
Okay.
And natural 20. I'll roll that.
Natural 20. Do you have your reaction for your last charge?
You use it?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
my last charge.
14 points of necrotic damage.
We're gonna need a long rest after that.
We've got Sovereign. Here's the first one. 19 to hit,
Just hits.
17 to hit.
17 does not. 19 hits, but 17.
Okay, 7 points and disadvantage. And then the last one is coming at the dragon.
No!
20 to hit
No!
and 18 to hit. It probably.
Yeah, it had like 4 hit points.
Yeah. So on the first one, it will pop it, and then on the second attack, it'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then aim its second attack at you. So did 18 hit you?
It does, but does it have a 10-foot reach?
Yes, he's got ranged.
Oh, he's got
It's
ranged.
ranged and melee.
Okay.
He's
It's
attacking.
like psychic punches, right?
Necrotic punches. So
Yeah,
it's
it's
7
like-
points and
Like a
disadvantage
little
on the next one.
extend.
Bats. Anything bats? Does the bat want to like
Oh,
fly
okay,
in?
the bat is going to go in and explore.
Okay.
So, he's gonna- I mean-
like pop off like discs.
are these doors
I
closed here?
just imagine like kind of
This
like
door is locked.
yellow
This
Wi-Fi
door is
bands.
closed and not locked.
You can't open
Coming
them.
out and
I'm
in.
not so awesome. I have
That's my
a
imagination
flying
of
monkey
their
from
guys
there.
is-
But it appears that they are
and then
occupied.
Wi-Fi goes.
Okay,
There are sounds coming from both.
so what he'll
Can we
do is
lower
he'll
the
just
fan
kind
so
of
it's
perch
slower?
here and try to figure out what he can.
That's a second
you
coming
like-
right at you.
Like look underneath.
There is light emanating from this. I don't know if you'd be able to see light.
Yeah, you can see light. He's not blind.
Light's coming from here. No light's coming from.
Okay.
It puts his little ices, but
I know.
Regular action. We got one more. Stavros is right in front of me. And why don't we be strategic? Oh, that would leave your threat range. Why not? If you want to take an attack.
I will happily take an attack of opportunity.
let's be strategic, guys.
He is not. This one is not bloody. He's taking
18
damage.
hits, right?
Yep, 18 hits.
7 points of magical slashing.
2 attacks coming at you, Sombers. First one, 14 to hit. Oh, 9 to hit. That wasn't even worth it. No,
Yay!
it's 16
See,
and
I burned the
11.
high
That's
roll.
a good job.
Not high enough.
Well done.
Dang it. All right. Now we're talking
Very
Key Dale.
I'm gonna run and poke.
Which one are we poking?
Just that one in front of me.
Alrighty.
Not advantage, but still sneak attack.
Sneak attack, yeah.
Nope. Okay. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage and
Okay.
run back.
So it
15.
took you 5, 10, 15, 20 to get here, disengage, 25, 30. Alright. Thorkin,
Alright.
you've got.
I'm going to the same guy I've been focused on that just keeps getting moved around me.
I believe it's that guy, yeah.
Yep, that one. Okay, you ready?
This guy is bloodied.
Alright, probably a 14 doesn't hit him.
14 does not hit him.
that gets rid of the disadvantage.
You still have disadvantage if you're. Oh, never mind.
No, 'cause it's
Keep
the
it.
first attack,
Yeah,
right?
it's the first attack. Yep.
Yeah, but I don't think I hit him with a 16 though.
No, so she doesn't hit.
Nope, I'm done.
That one. Zatara.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to telekinetic push that guy. He
Strength
needs to
check?
make a strength check.
What's the
Or
target
strength saving throw, target number 16.
number? I see. I got a 17 on the roll. It's 4.
Okay, well, I don't need any more attacks of opportunity taken on me. What I will do is I will cast, I guess Thunder Wave. That would be good. That would hurt people, right?
You can disengage.
Oh. I disengage. And then I walk into where my bat is, and I open the door.
Disengaging?
Using an action to disengage? That seems
Wow.
Preposterous.
blasphemous.
Oh, this is awkward.
Oh,
Fancy meeting you here.
Goblin
Zatara?
Slayer.
Oh, did Goblin Slayer not join us, huh?
Goblin
Now
Slayer's in that room.
He
I
was
say,
hanging
curse your
out.
sudden but inevitable betrayal.
I was trying to figure out where the rest of the goblins went, as I typically do.
Did he find Ruxathid?
And you see,
Did he
he's
find
holding,
Ruxathid?
he's holding
I hope so.
the hair of a goblin in his chocolate throat. So there was a goblin that had made it.
He wasn't
Do you guys
exactly
remember
slaying.
He was slaying the last goblin. I don't believe
That took
I
a while, bro.
committed to anything with you, but I have finished my duty here.
I've always considered us as having an open relationship. But if you would like me to open the door and you could go kill some of these bad guys, that'd be nice.
This is a kitchen. Strips of unidentified dried meat and herbs dangle from the ceiling of this kitchen. A squat iron stove stands to the side, and there's a little bit more flavor text about the kitchen. There also appears to be a little pantry area there, but there was a goblin.
I love the
that
fact that
killed.
Okay,
Andy's
alrighty.
So,
So
if you want, he can join the battle.
Anybody need
so like
Lena
into being a
in there?
DM, it's like we're in the middle of this combat, and then it's like we're getting flavor
Put
text
Goblin
against
Slayer at
the
the bottom
pantry.
of the queue. Goblin Slayer can join the battle if you want to. If you put him at 1, he rolled a.
A one.
He might have a better dex, but we'll just leave it at the bottom. He can get better than the other guys. Great. Maris.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Nat 20 and a 15
Wow.
plus 7 is.
Wow.
So he hits both.
Okay. 2d10 and then d10. So 3d10 basically. And plus 4
So
each.
the 2d10 was 9 plus 2 plus 4 is 15,
15. Okay. And then the next one.
is 7.
Well done.
Good job.
Just a constant stream of damage. Because I can roll high when I'm not attacking with Dale.
He's
Yeah.
bloodied.
It's just Dale who sucks
He's
at
bloody
everything.
now.
No, he's great.
Yep, that guy's bloodied now.
Alright.
Well done. Salvus.
Alright, I'll hit him.
Which one?
That
The
guy.
bloodied guy? Great.
Yep.
I like how.
Yeah, you like that?
He's in a queue.
Yeah. To simulate
that is,
3 dimensions.
That's right.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
That's a 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is that a 1?
Yeah. This dice is not
Anything else, Salvus? Another attack?
I am going to. Can't really shove him since he'll just go into the wall. So I will actually, with my other attack, I'm going to turn around and hit him.
Okay.
Is that good?
That one is.
He's untouched.
He's untouched, that's right.
That's terrible. Yeah,
Untouched
not
each
gonna
shall
hit.
remain.
Yeah, it's 13.
Untouched.
Okay, sidekick Ashen guys, we still got 3 of them, so they're gonna just pound away,
Actually,
using every advantage they can.
I can now. Well, I could actually. I guess is he moving?
He's gonna stay. Oh crap! Where were you? Were you?
I was
one?
right there.
You were basically.
Yeah.
I'll go here.
Because I was going to actually move to flank him.
You want? Well, it's your turn before.
Yeah.
He will take an off attack.
Dang it.
She didn't kill him.
Yeah, because I couldn't push him. I was going to be able to.
Right, but
without
that's
pushing
only
him.
one attack though. His normal
Okay,
attacks too.
here we go. We're gonna start pounding on our 2 friends.
How much you got left?
Actually, no. We're gonna
Not much,
do.
14,
He's gonna attack you. He's gonna
27.
attack you, and then he's gonna throw some punches at you.
Me?
at disadvantage.
Little old me?
He's
Yeah,
not
sitting
liking
in the
how
back.
much damage you're doing.
I am not a
Okay,
threat.
Thorkin,
I am not a
It's a
threat.
19 plus 7 is a 28, and then 16 doesn't hit, right?
Oh, that's my AC, so it hits.
Okay, so 14 necrotic, disadvantage, Sombris. That's a 23 to hit,
I'm all out of those.
Clocked.
I'm all out of those.
and then
Damage,
a
right?
Oh, okay.
13 does
so
not.
7
long rest
necrotic
in the back.
and disadvantage. 2 punches coming at you, Dale.
I am not a threat.
Oh, come on! I rolled a natural 20 and a 1 on that.
Oh, man.
And then 10 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Bat.
20 on 1.
Anything, Jared? Bat's gonna do anything?
Okay, well, I mean, he'll go over into the pantry and investigate the part that you
Okay.
pointed out.
Alright,
That you drew
Great
attention
point.
to.
Make an investigation.
There we go. Okay,
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna steady aim from
I
now
think
on.
he probably has minus
It's a good
1.
idea.
The sword is very much a. I should probably offhand the sword.
Yes.
No, he has minus 4.
And just use it.
He gets
sparingly.
he gets a 9.
It seems to be a regular old pantry holding herbs and dried meat
Well,
instead of long
Okay,
overexposed.
Zutara will come follow up on his turn.
Okay.
The bat is disappointed he didn't find any mosquitoes.
There would be some flies that are kind of coming around the gross dried meat. Regular action, he's left. Gonna poke at Sovereign with a +2. That's gonna be 14 to hit. Probably doesn't hit. 15 doesn't hit either. Dang it! Such high armor class.
That's fine.
Top of the key, Dale. You're up.
I know.
Top key.
Mhm.
I am going to drop said sword.
Okay.
So that
You're gonna drop your legendary sword.
my bow has the modifier to damage.
Okay. We're gonna drop the legendary clover.
Well, I mean, do I get a free action to put it away, or is that my
You can
attack?
drop it. No. Well, you could.
No, that's an object interaction.
Object interaction. You can.
Is
shoot
that
it.
free, or is
the
that
the
an
only
action?
way you can have 2 object interactions with weapons is if you have the 2 weapon fighting feat. However, you could say that because of the attributes of Clover, that it lets him do that. It's up to you.
You can put it away if you want to shoot it.
Okay, I'll sheath it and then focus fire with a crossbow. This sword stuff ain't working out. I need a little bit more practice. I'm attuned with it.
Okay. Go ahead and.
Legendary weapon. It's put away.
So,
Well, I
and then you're
Advantage is so much more worth
you're
than
taking
a-
advantage though. You're trying to. are you
I'm
considering
steady
it? Okay,
aiming.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm steady aiming. I might as well get rid of the most bloodied. Who's the most bloodied? Is it the small guy
That
still?
guy or that guy?
Well,
This guy.
and that guy's easier to hit too.
Yeah.
Grey Cloak. He's a 16 AC versus the other ones which are 18.
This guy is hurt the most, and then it's this guy.
And also, I don't want to explode.
As a
on
percentage of
Patrick.
health, he's lost more as a percentage of his health. Okay, you poking the regular
Say-
feral guy.
Yeah, I'll just
Him
get rid of
or
the
you can
damage.
hit him.
Okay, go.
I'll just get rid of as much damage as I can. Natural 19 hits.
That's only on
That's a-
Clover.
That's only in Clover.
Oh, well, it hits.
It's not
okay,
crits.
okay.
Yeah,
Natural light. Okay, sorry.
yeah. I'm just saying it hits. Okay. Can't reroll that one on damage. That's an 8, 10, 11 plus 4, so 15 points of damage.
Only you had a sword that you reroll one.
Yeah, but it'd be another d6. Not the d8.
So close.
Oh my
So
god!
close.
Oh, man.
But no cigar.
You use my free action to.
Only have
Die,
that
Dad!
+2 to your damage.
I'm gonna use my
With a
free
short
action
sword.
to talk and say, "Why won't you die?"
Oh, you guys want to talk? It might have been more productive.
And you killed
Let's
his back.
finish this though.
You killed his back.
Okay. Thorkin.
Did kill our bat.
You did kill our
Okay,
back.
I'm pretty sure I hit on magical effect, dude, with a
Yeah.
21.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll for cleave, and that will be a 24 to hit
On
on
this guy?
that dude.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, first one's damage is
Mud crabs.
16 points of magical slashing on the first one. And then the second guy gets. Oh, wow. Full 12 points of magical slashing.
Wow.
So 16 on him, 12 on him. And then I'm assuming magical dude's still up.
He's still up.
Okay, so that's where the second attack's going.
Okay. 12 points is great.
Oh, what's my cross?
Okay, that's a 25 to hit.
That hits. Nice.
Oh, did the Goblin Slayer take an action?
He's at the bottom of the round.
But haven't we started over?
Oh, yeah,
Alright.
he should have gone. I couldn't see his name because of the cup.
Yes.
We'll let him
We'll
go.
go after Tyler.
After
Yeah.
me.
Put him at
Alright.
3.
Sorry.
He's got 22 points of magical slashing.
Well done. That does it.
Finally pops him.
I got one of the first armor dudes!
Saunders.
That took a long time.
I know. You
Thorkin, make a.
Intelligence? Right?
Have I been saying intelligence?
You've
These
been
guys
saying
are good with
charisma.
the. I said charisma on the intelligence on the other one, so I think I did.
That's what you've been telling us.
We'll stay consistent.
Okay.
We'll do intelligence. So the
Alright.
psychic damage.
Are you sure about
I will definitely use guarded mind on that one.
Okay.
That is a save.
That is a 9.
madness?
Well, so because it's not charisma,
Yikes.
it doesn't. do
Definitely use
Ow!
guarded mind on that one.
Yeah.
Thank goodness you have that.
I just die.
Okay.
13 points.
That's great.
Okay, so Zatar's gonna go, and then the Goblin Slayer can go after me. I'm gonna walk over here, and I'm gonna investigate this with my +10 to investigation, rather than my -4, rather than the bat's -4.
Great.
I get a 29.
There's a false door. You push it out, and you can feel the breeze of the outside come in. Well, of a cave,
Okay.
presumably another entrance into the fortress.
Okay, great.
Interesting.
Okay, I relate that to the group, and then I
Okay.
tell Goblin Slayer to go
Okay.
kill some bad guys.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Perfect. He'll go right here. He'll take a couple of shots at this guy with his Eldritch Blast. I don't think he has a more than a plus. No,
He might be mopping up for us.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this next round is going to put you and me both down.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh, you are down?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm joining.
Oh, you're down.
Yeah, I'm down.
He's going down.
So then
down.
he will come in. Actually, he has to use an action to do that.
He doesn't need to.
No,
heal
why don't
me.
he goes like this? He'll go. Oh, he can't. Shoot. Misty Step. Misty Step gives you temporary hit points.
Oh, that's right.
Does that work?
Does that bring me up?
No.
I was gonna say, it would have to actually be real help, right?
Temporarily.
Temporarily,
Utilize action.
slightly. Better.
He will.
Unconscious.
He will actually. Sorry, I won't. I didn't know you were down. He'll come down here, and as an action, or utilize action, he will use his last healer's kit.
Okay.
What's your hit die? D8.
D10 actually. I don't know why.
That's a 6 + 3. You heal 9 hit points, and his healer's kit breaks.
Great. Thank you.
And then as a bonus action, he will pop and give you temporary hit points.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Actually, there's a couple of these things that we can do. No, I'll do that.
I really do like the
He
backgrounds.
pops and you take.
D&D
It's a
Beyond backgrounds are
Oh yeah, those are lovely.
super pretty, aren't they?
So my idea is to take
D10.
the legendary
D10,
short sword on my
D10
crossbow
at temporary hit
bayonet.
points.
How many?
You take 8
We find
points
smithing
of
tools, I might be
temporary
able to make it
points, and then
permanent.
he pops over here. As he
Just make
misses
this
steps.
a
If I get
sword
healing when
bow.
he teleports away
It's like
from
away.
me.
strong
Wow.
grants,
Anyone
not
near
shotgun.
him within 5 feet gets temporary hit points.
Or
Ooh,
is it
me
work
too,
in
me
something
too,
like
me
Well,
Musketeer?
It
one
absolutely-
individual.
Oh,
It's not like an area effect.
okay.
Okay, now it's so Zatara went right,
Yes, I went.
and then
So
I
think it's
go. So now it's Maris.
Maris.
Pew pew. One hits, one doesn't.
Okay.
11 damage.
We're hitting
On that guy.
No,
That
we're
guy's
hitting
taking
softy. We're hitting softy.
softy. Okay, 11 damage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's enough.
Woo!
Well,
No
he
problem.
does. He does not.
I
This
love
one
the.
does not.
Good job, Maris.
Peace and rest.
And Maris is what kind of a warlock?
I don't know. I don't blast anyone.
Okay,
She's not
Cyrus,
here.
you're up.
Yeah, I will stand. And I will hit this guy.
Okay.
Disadvantage, right? That is a 14 to hit.
Does disadvantage stay with you through death?
That does not.
No, it doesn't.
Do you lose
Do
disadvantage?
I
If
lose
you move-
disadvantage?
Yeah, no, because
Or
that
going
was
down.
Here.
Yeah, no, I think you
Good enough plus
totally
2.
reset when you go
You
down.
drop.
Yeah, so do I
Don't you
lose
get a
that
point of
disadvantage?
madness when you drop? Didn't I say that?
I didn't
Yeah,
drop
so-
to that because it wasn't a charisma-based thing. It was
Oh, okay.
an intelligence one. So do I lose my disadvantage from his attack previously because I went down and came back?
It's the equivalent of turning your computer off and on again.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard
The
reset.
the viruses are still there. Doesn't matter how much
Hard
times you
reboot.
turn
I
the
would
computer on and
not
off.
have ruled that way.
No, that's not a hard read.
Because it's not a noted status effect.
Okay.
If it was a noted status effect, then probably.
Okay, then I'll try to hit him again, but with a straight roll. Since I've got rid of my disadvantage.
Yeah.
That is an 18
18 hits.
to hit.
Very good.
Yeah, I'm gonna pump Divine Smite into that.
Nice.
That's
And they are undead, by the way.
one, two, three, 4, 5.
Wow. That's burning a spell slot now, right?
No,
Or
this
no,
is
this is
Oh, that's decent.
that's the new thing.
That's
is
pretty
that
good.
You're not using spell slots for divine smite, right?
14,
So I think
22,
you have to cast a smite spell.
25. Yes,
26 plus 6.
26 plus 6, so 32
Well done.
points of bludgeoning damage.
That's on this one.
Correct.
This one has been hit least 32.
32. And he is shoved 10 feet into the same spot of window I hit before. Any cracks?
No,
You gonna
cracks.
move now?
This is dwarven glass. It's not.
Yeah, you have 15. You have 15 feet of
Yeah,
movement.
you stood up, so you can still move 15 feet.
That's a good point. It is made by dwarves.
It's made by dwarves.
It's usually more sturdy.
Yeah.
It's not glass. It's a transparent rock.
Yes,
Right.
it's
It's
quartz
not made out of
window.
sand that
It's not an opaque.
foolish humans make their glass out of. It's
Mm.
blown to very high temperatures.
It's not rough,
Some-
of course.
It doesn't get
Yeah.
It
everywhere.
doesn't get everywhere.
My
Okay, what are we
smithy
doing?
instinct
Uh,
said we
move,
should inspect
Sommer?
this for armor.
You know,
Yeah,
just
good idea.
Yeah,
works in the Elder Scrolls.
Glass armor.
Okay.
We're all naked.
Alrighty. That puts us at the psychic ash. Bloop. And just for the kicks of it, he's gonna come here. So we got 2 and 2. Coming at you, boys. That's gonna be an 8 to hit.
Nope.
And then a 20 to hit.
Yep.
7. Coming at you. Working. 20 to hit. And a 24 to hit. So 14
I'm down.
psychic. I mean necrotic. Boom.
What is the damage on them?
7 hit points.
No, what's the how are they bloody? Like what?
that guy's pretty much
One of
attacked.
them is bloodied.
He's bloodied because he's the one I just hit for 32.
The other one you hit for 30.
He is not really
He's
within.
not bloodied. This was the one that the dragon was taking care of.
Yes.
Okay, we are at
Goblin Slayer or
no,
bat?
Goblin Slayer did go. He'll go at
Oh,
one
okay.
next
So
round.
bat then.
So that's turn.
What is it? The bat's got nothing to do.
Okay, then
There's no more
the regular ash are gone, so we've got top of the key Dale.
Steady aim on the guy trying to attack Saurus.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Wow, that's like 3 in a row, bro. That's amazing.
All right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2d8. Oh, look at all those ones! Actually, not that bad. Not that bad of a roll. All right, so that's That's 10. That's 10, and that's 13. So 33 plus 4 is 37 points of damage on the bloodied guy.
37. Well done.
Good damage. Very, very nice.
You're gonna go down again.
Probably.
Make me an intelligence save. You take 2 failures.
He's not
I'm not
within 5 feet.
I'm within
Right.
10.
I am.
You are exactly right.
Oh, yeah, that's a 7.
Don't want to do so much damage to you. Come on, Salvers.
Can you make a charisma?
11 points this time.
Yeah.
Is that down you?
Dead and gone.
There goes.
That was
2 of my
exactly my
friends. Alrighty. Thorkin,
I
That's it.
stabilize at 0.
is that a feat of
No,
life?
because of
That's
the
my necklace.
The item you gave
Oh,
us.
my
that's-
necklace.
Oh my gosh. that
These,
thing's triggered.
these OP items you just giving us.
Zatara,
Okay, are
make
you
your move.
stabilized?
No.
He just went down.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I double move to there. Then I
Sensing that my friend is in trouble.
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
I cast healing words, bonus
Thank
action.
you.
And she recovers
A dream from the metaverse.
2d4 plus 4.
I heard 2
Which
funks of
is,
Sabras'
8. You recover 8 hit points.
Well done.
Thank you.
I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead.
That puts us at Maris.
There. Pew pew.
Pew pew ka-choo.
Pew pew ka-choo.
1 hits, 1 doesn't.
Okay.
On the armored guy?
Yeah, 21.
Oh.
6 damage. Good job, Maris.
Alrighty, good job, Maris.
Really contributing.
Man, Jeremiah, why do you take so long? Your turns are so easy.
All right, let's do Sabras. Roll me. Oh no, you're alive.
Yep, I'm alive. I will get up. And
We have 1 more left.
first things first, I'm going to hump myself fully healing.
What?
I heard hump myself full of healing too.
Hump.
I still heard.
I heard it too.
Well, you guys get to choose.
What did he say?
We're within 5 feet of him. I think we're hearing correctly.
All right. Well, that's a bonus action. Heal myself a lot.
Just healed.
Yep. I don't want to go down again. All right. It's not
He
charisma, so it's not worth
healed
it.
himself 30 points with this thing.
I'm dying like crazy. all
Yeah,
right?
you didn't want to save 1
I
to
love that-
to heal the
I
barbarian,
think
but
that's an
you know,
action in the old version.
What?
Using your
Yeah.
using your
I'll do that actually.
your paladin life.
Laying on hands.
Yeah, laying on the hands.
Yeah, it
going
was an
to-
action in 5th edition. I think they made it.
I don't
bonus
think you can do
action.
it this turn.
Yeah,
can you?
I'm saying that's
Which is
cool.
way better.
Lay on
yeah.
hands twice in the same turn.
No, I can't.
I guess I only got 1 bonus.
I
action.
had him save 1 lay on hands pool just for you.
Okay.
I'll
Sabras, you
actually-
healing?
Hold on. I will walk up, heal you.
Oh, cool. How much you giving me?
I'll give you 10.
Cool, I'll take 10.
Then I will swing at that guy,
Alrighty.
which I don't have disadvantage. That is a 17. That's not
17.
misses.
Actually, wait a minute. If you treat this the right way,
You can.
you could flank with Zatara or me.
I'll just do that.
Well, you have
So you
5, 10.
That would be
That would be your max movement.
to get there.
Yeah.
No, you
stand up.
I know.
You have 10
5.
more feet.
Yeah. I just moved 5 from here to there.
Yeah, but you had to go touch.
I guess, yeah. I would have to go there, touch him.
I
Yeah,
think you're
that's
good.
15 feet.
Yeah.
You can
And
do
I'm
it.
Yeah, you're
alive,
good.
so that counts. That gives them the 19, which beats
19,
the
that
AC.
hits. Yeah.
Strategy.
Yes. That is 8 points of bludgeoning.
Mhm.
And I'll try to hit him again. That just hits.
Bloody.
That's an 18.
That hits.
I mean, that's 20 total, but
How do melee rogues get sneak
that is
attacked
10
usually?
points.
Having an
Oh, bludgeoning.
ally.
An ally.
Oh, I mean, sorry, advantage.
Oh,
advantage?
Okay.
Oh,
Other characters next
I mean,
to
you
him.
can use steady aim.
Steady aim.
Yeah,
usually.
steady
As a melee.
Yeah, it doesn't
You just don't
specify
move.
ranged. Yeah, you just don't
Anything
move.
else, Cyrus?
Although the
No.
assassin at level 9, they
Has to be
ignore that
100.
limitation.
Oh,
I think he's right.
2 attacks coming at. Is it actually
I'm
no?
just saying, like as a melee
Um,
rogue, where
he
you
didn't
don't
use it.
want to be melee.
Jared,
you
make
want to get
me
into that.
Pardon?
a save,
What kind of save?
a wisdom save, as the crown on top of his head illuminate yellow.
15.
You save. You take 4 points psychic damage.
Ah!
That's it for the psychic. That, I'm presuming, doesn't do anything.
No.
Goblin
But
Slayer.
he'll just fly back to the group.
Goblin Slayer's gonna take a couple attacks. First one hits. Why did that bounce so high? Second one doesn't hit. He does 1d10 plus 3. I think he can push 2. 4. Yep. Do we have a place we want to push him? So I'm actually going to. He would only hit here. So I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to hit him and push him. And he takes 8 points. Still up.
Oh.
But he pushes there.
Okay.
Okay. That's, yeah, these guys have like 85 each.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh. I've
Ooh,
got 38.
I do have a.
Okay,
I think
Dale, you're up.
Yeah. How would you roll darts? They're not light, so it would be just my attack, right?
Are you proficient in them?
Yeah, I'm proficient in
absolutely.
darts.
You have a crossbow, don't you? It has the
There's the mastery gives me advantage, so I could get advantage on my sword. The next attack, so I could go. I could go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could go dart, sword, to get advantage with melee.
I see what you mean. What have you decided?
Sure. Let's do a steady aim with a dart.
Okay.
To try to get myself advantage on my sword to hopefully do more damage.
That's cool. The dart has vex.
20.
What?
With a dart.
I roll advantage every
2d4s.
2d4s.
And you
you
can get
sneak attack?
you can get sneak
Yeah, I
attack.
know, but 2d4s.
2d4 for a crit.
And you could get eight
It's
d6.
multiplying the damage from
Yeah.
the weapon.
66, you're right. Because you only have 3 of them.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, that's
4, 5, 6.
great.
Yeah.
However, you can proc that sneak attack.
Oh, look at the actually.
That really is the concept of shot placement when it comes to, like when they talk about how to shoot a gun,
Yeah.
right? It's all about shot
Yeah.
placement.
Yeah.
Like how do
Do the
you
most damage.
how do you crit with a dart? Maybe hit him in the eyeball.
There you go.
So that's 9 plus 10 plus 6 is 25
Wow.
plus what does my dart give me? Plus 3.
Wow.
So 29 points of damage.
Woo!
That might be the most dark.
Cyrus.
And then oh, it
It
pops?
pops.
Well,
29 damage. You're like, oh, I'm gonna keep it dirty then.
if he didn't die, I would have advantage on it regardless
You can go.
on my next turn.
8.
Okay, what's the save? What's the save on this one again?
I think it's 14.
So that's how I do my melee. I do
Intelligence saving throw.
I
one
rolled so much. 12.
one dart. If I hit, I get advantage on the sword the next turn. Go in and come out.
I totally failed.
Just
Oh, you don't get
yards
hit.
around,
Yeah,
right?
It popped right there.
It
Right?
popped right here.
Oh,
Remember?
lucky.
He pushed it.
Oh,
So it only hit you. He tried to push it further. Sovereign's
Did you just drop again?
Yeah. He popped and did 18
I
points.
wasted that first level spell on you. What do you want? I want you to be melting
I don't think it doesn't have the light property anymore.
Oh, it doesn't.
But darts don't.
Then you
It's
would've gotten-
finesse, thrown, and
Oh, if it has finesse, then you can get sneak attack.
Oh, no, we were talking about doing 2. Sorry. Okay, are we still in combat?
No more. You
Okay.
guys popped in.
Okay, we need
Yeah.
to bring Saunders back. That's a lot. Did you drop 3 times in this fight?
Did.
You're gonna go crazy.
Well done.
None of them are charisma, so I don't gain any ticks.
Oh, okay.
I just
He
That's
would have
sad.
loved
I would have
To go
been much
crazy.
happier if
You
I
were
would've
trying to
gone.
go crazy.
All right.
go
Well,
crazy. Ah!
I run over to my friend and I'd like to do a medicine check on him to try and stabilize him so he doesn't have to make any death saving throws.
Do you get your rage bonus when you're doing medicine check?
I'm an angry doctor. Wake up! Sorry.
See,
I'm a strong
it makes me
doctor.
think of like
The doctor
in the
from
Avengers.
Atlantis?
No, it makes me think of Avengers with Hulk just like screaming at Tony on the ground and Tony, oh,
Oh, to get him to wake up.
Yeah, no,
Can I
unfortunately,
intimidate him
it's-
into health?
it's acrobatics, intimidation, perception, stealth, and survival. That's what I get bonuses
well, we
to.
should add it to medicine.
Okay.
I would like to intimidate him back alive.
I give you advantage because I'm proficient at medicine as well.
So wait, yeah, maybe that's
Okay, that's clearly a 14.
Because
I don't.
do I?
What does it take to-
Is it there? Off stand?
stabilize?
Is it a dart?
I think it's more discretion.
That really is weird to me.
I actually don't know.
I'll have to talk to.
I have a
Andy
plus
about
4. What's
how to
yours?
rule
To medicine.
that.
Do you have
Okay, well, I only had +1, so
I
I
have
had
the
3.
dart.
So 17?
Yeah, we'll say that secures it.
Okay.
I'm
I
up.
used to.
Well, you're
You're
Yeah,
0.
yeah, but
It's
I'm
death
alive. I'm not
thrown.
You're alive.
doing death saves.
No death saves.
No,
Dex.
That was the
Okay.
whole point.
So
And we can go through our
curious.
stuff and figure out if we have like
I
any
think
potions or
daggers are, so
something.
you could do it with daggers.
The whole point is like when I'm playing the DM with my
dagger
kids,
is life.
if they don't
Yeah.
remember to stabilize, then I start making the player make
Oh,
death
yeah,
saving
that's
throws. So
good.
the whole point
It's
is
weird a dart
let's get him
isn't like a
stable,
Yeah.
dagger
then we'll figure
is-
out how to bandage him up.
Given the-
Okay, so there are 2 magical items. It's one of them is a javelin, and one of them is a pair of bracers that they were working on, and then there's a breastplate and a long sword. Those are non-magical.
Okay.
It looks cool.
Can I do an investigation to see if I
Yeah, I'll
find
do
smithing
some
tools?
research on
Sure.
What's
how
the
I
javelin?
can maximize my weapons. Because the
It's
sword would be
silvery.
cool. Especially if I throw a
Silver
dart,
javelin.
run in and run
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Throw a
yeah.
dart, run
It's
in
not
and run
magic.
out.
Did you just roll
Yeah.
a 0?
Oh, except for I couldn't give
Oh, no,
myself
I'm-
steady aim.
Yeah.
But I would just need a
That's
hit with the
zero.
dart. I would need a
I
hit.
need
sorry.
your help.
What's wrong?
I need you to investigate the room and look for smith's tools.
Oh, I
I
can
will-
investigate
I'd
for
say
you.
I will
I'm
also-
good
I
at
literally
investigation.
just
Jared, what's
rolled
your
a
passive
0.
investigation?
20.
Jared's like, they're right there.
My passive
I mean,
is
we're in a
17
room
as
that should
well.
clearly have
Oh,
smithing
yeah.
tools, and I roll a 0.
And a pair of smithy tools.
Hey.
What the?
Morgan's just staring at them on the anvil.
Hey,
I don't see him.
Forkin, stop using your man eyes. Move the ketchup bottle.
I was just.
The hammer that's sitting next to the tools.
Have you tried picking
Congratulations, everybody! I
You want
finally
to?
have
We can
smithing
do-
tools again.
Great job.
We can do the 20 minutes to identify these.
Identify, yeah, I'll do that.
And then we
one of them-
really need to take a long rest. I am so out of stuff.
and I think this is
short rest.
Great spot to stop. Or...
yeah, I think it's a good spot. If you wanted to come over here, we probably have a bit to go
Okay.
into this room if you want
Yeah,
to.
that's fine.
Let's do it.
I
I
so
can't.
the javelin is gold tipped. I was wrong. It's a javelin of lightning.
Ooh,
It looks like this. It's really cool.
Oh, that's
Zeusy.
sweet.
It's really cool.
that is sick. I
It
actually
should be in the
have
list
the
of
sap
things.
action.
This
I have
says javelin. This is a javelin's a magical weapon. When you hurl it and speak its command, it transforms into a bolt of lightning, forming a line 5 feet wide and extends out from you, the target, within 120 feet. Each creature in the line, excluding you and the target, each creature in the line, excluding you and the target, makes a DC Dex save and takes 46 lightning damage, half as much on a save, and then the lightning bolt turns back into a javelin when it reaches the target. Make a ranged weapon attack against the target. So it's basically everything around it gets struck with lightning. And then
So
when
you
it
throw the
hits it,
lightning
I was
bolt, and
gonna
as
say-
it passes the last non-target, it changes into a javelin and hits.
it hits. Yep, exactly.
One
It
of the
passes
cool
through.
parts about that is it says that it ignores any saves for the actual target themselves.
Oh, cool.
Because it
Yeah, the
ignores
target takes
yourself
damage from the
and
down.
you is
On hit.
excluded.
The target. Okay, so interesting.
So no matter
What's
who
it
you
called again?
The javelin of lightning.
Yeah, so when you choose a target, you go, I want to hit them. And you ignore the lightning bolt. They can't do a dex save. It's just you hit
Is this
them.
the javelin of lightning in D&D, or is it
In
like a
D&D.
bow?
No, this is
okay.
because it's a named. I didn't pull from the thing. You should be able to add this in from the inventory.
Got it.
You should be able to pull that in. And then it says it's got the slow because it's at the mastery, right? If you hit a creature with this weapon and deal damage to it, you can reduce their speed by 10 feet until the start of your next turn. If the creature is hit more than once by the
Spear
weapon, has a
mastery.
part of the speed reduced and doesn't.
Is it different?
Wow.
Yeah, they're different. I mean, I can swap it out.
Oh yeah, you can swap it out on a long rest.
On a long rest, yeah.
That's really cool. The next item is bracers of archery.
Huh? Who's an archer?
While wearing these bracers, you have proficiency in a longbow and shortbow, and you get +2 to the damage rolls of those weapons. So shortbow and longbow.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I would
So if
like
you
the
wanna
javelin of
change
lightning.
your-
Are they bracers of heavy crossbow wielding?
We don't have.
You really want the two that I've
No,
got
I'm
strapped
just
to my
being,
back.
I'm just being a little sarcastic. No, the so shortbow and longbow.
Shortbow and longbow.
We don't have.
I need to
short
find-
or longbow.
Now I need a bow. I need all of the ranged weapons.
All of them.
Maybe Thorkin can help you find one. He's really good.
He's really good.
I'm really good at finding stuff.
He's real good at it. All right,
check-
so we're going into this room for a bit. All right.
Alright, I'm gonna add javelin of lightning to my inventory.
We got a javelin of lightning and
Finally.
bracers of archery.
So it's like any archers,
Alrighty.
Yeah,
but
hi.
we don't have
Are
any
you,
bows.
are you sure?
Yeah.
You sure you're not sure?
I started out with longbow or with a short bow,
No, that's right, you did.
so I do have a short bow.
You just don't have a magical shortbow.
It's now a +2, so it's not magic, but it out damages my crossbow now.
Interesting.
You're using it.
Okay, this is the captain's suite. A personal quarters contains a large, plush, 4-poster bed covered in silk sheets. Stone shelves bearing books and ornamental ceramic jars line the walls alongside the dust-covered banners. Embroidered with dwarven runes. In one corner stands an elegant mahogany desk, on top of which is a map and several crumpled notes.
We read the notes.
You have a copy of the map of this area.
Great.
You also have writings including the goal from Ruxathid to find 3 more Netherese stones. The shards of one, it says on it, the great, is it the great one? The deep one? I'll have to figure out what the name is of the creature that's inhabited from the far realm. In this note it says, they have told me that we need to go to Phandalin to collect all the shards. And there are 2 other stones that we haven't found their location in 3 specific places.
Okay.
So one of them is it could be in one of these 3 places. There's 2 of them you need. One of them is Crypt of the Talhundreth.
Wait, I'm sorry. Should I be writing this down?
Yeah, these are the locations,
Crypt of
possible
Talhund.
locations of the last 2.
Crypt of Talthun.
Talhund, Talhund.
Talhund. Okay.
Talhund.
Okay.
Gibbet Crossing, Gibbet Crossing, and then Talhundreth, Talhundreth. Those are the 3 locations they've been told to look.
Okay, we'll do that next time.
You guys know that anciently Talhundreth was that town that presumably that dragon was, the green dragon that was spotted.
Okay.
This was that town that is currently named, let me look for it.
That dragon wrecked us last time I saw it.
This is accurate.
What's its name? Blah,
Okay, I think he
blah,
killed
blah,
3 of our
blah.
party.
Ruins of Thunder Tree.
Runes of Thunder Tree.
That's the common name for it. Anciently it was called Talhundred. and then you've got Crypt of the Talhund, and then Gibbet Crossing, which I don't think.
And
you've
those
heard
are possibilities of
Yeah.
having a stone, and we need
There's two stones. There's 3 places.
Okay, so one of them doesn't have. a
And one of them is, well, there's 3 stones, but one of them is Phandalin that had the 6 that you collected.
Yeah, we already got the
You already
main
got
ones
You had already gotten them.
because we're better.
Because we're big. And then, Jared, when you move up to the desk, you hear some murmuring from a jar nearby.
Ooh. A
Just like-
jar on the desk was murmuring.
Yeah.
I take out my like little old timey ear cone thing, and I put it right up next to it to listen to it.
Okay. Your ear cone thingy, once it touches it, it reverberates and a magical elements and wisps of arcane jet out of it, and then in front of you is a ashen creature that you have recognized as he is a peer of the Ashen Rites that you have been fighting.
Oh.
But this one doesn't appear to be feral.
Fair.
Oh, finally, I've been released from my tomb. Who did he say put me here? Probably been in 100 years too. I don't know how long it's been. Thank you for letting me go.
This is what we do.
Of course.
We save lives.
We do.
But I feel
Dun-dun-dun.
my kin are all dead. I don't feel their essence anymore.
Well, maybe your kin are sleeping.
He looks like this guy.
Oh, okay. He seems cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, dog. Your kin went mad.
Hjoldak. That's his name.
Hjoldk.
D-A-K.
Hjoldek.
Hjoldek.
I'm gonna put a slash through the O. Hjoldek, we are probably going to take a long rest. We invite you to join us,
Yes.
share of our fire, and we will tell tales. And I will use my minor illusion spell to entertain people.
Wow, what great arcane and magical mastery. I'd be happy to share this night with you. I'll tell
Well,
you more about this area and
Please do.
what lies within.
great. Thank you.
He goes on to tell you that they had reached so far that they had apparently cracked a hole into this domain and reached the far realm.
They dug too deep.
They
There
dug too
happened-
deep.
There happened to be a Balrog.
There
Boy,
happened to be a Balrog that they had.
Really leaning into the cliches there, Hjoldek.
Exactly. And it seems like, and this once great nation of, I don't know what dwarves they are, we were taken over and most of us were enslaved by the Mind Flayers.
Okay.
Far Realm, as you may know, are run by Mind Flayers.
Yeah.
And I was trapped as I wasn't necessarily keen to their tricks. So they trapped me. I was the ruler of this place, and I can help you, but it seems like you've already gone through most of everything here except for the elevator down. I
assume the elevator
presume
takes us down to as far
the
out.
vessel of the Mind Flayer is down there to wait for you. It's probably a surprise attack. There's a gigantic guardian. Shield guardian that we have set down there, and I presume that they have overruled its magical elements, and it's probably under the control.
Shield Guardians are rough. They have
Very strong.
They have like really good magic resistance.
It also stores a magical spell that is pretty fearsome. Phantasmal Killer. It's kind of scary. Watch out for that.
Okay. What's the saving throw on that?
My saving throw should be very high.
No, on Phantasmal Killer.
Isn't it based on the caster?
No.
Tap it in there.
What do you roll to resist? Is it an intelligence?
Wisdom.
Do you have to be
Wisdom save.
smart to?
It's wisdom.
Yeah, I personally equipped it with that, so it's gonna be like an 18. Very high.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
If only Maris would cast Bless on us.
40-10 psychic damage.
Ouch, blast.
There's also very strong. There's like a throne there that has very strong defenses. So if you can't get through that, whoever's on the throne, it might be difficult to get through our dwarven defenses. So I recommend that you go in prepared with our crystalline gemstones,
Okay.
Okay.
because that will probably help you to power. If you add the gemstone, it will deactivate the defense mechanism.
Oh, we got 2.
So we just need to
Well,
pump.
and there's-
We just need to pump a
there
bunch
was a
of spell
whole
slots
bunch of-
before our long
Oh,
rest,
that's true.
and
Whole
have as
bunch of
many
them down
charms.
there.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah.
Apparently, I do have a stat block, so I could join you.
Apparently, I have a stat block, so I can join you.
Yes.
But it
Way to
seems
metagame
like
there, Hilda.
I come over to him and I
There's lots
grab
of
him.
cooks in this kitchen. I don't know if you want 7, but
I come over to him, I grab him by the hand, and I stare into his eyes, and I'm like, "Come, brother, fight with us
let's rest before we
Yes.
fight.
after we
Yes,
sleep."
please.
At dawn, we plan.
Done.
And we will go ahead and end it right there for,
All
the,
right.
for the session.
So long rest when we come back, or long rest now?
You guys can benefit from a long rest. I think that's fine.
Yay!
I got my
By the time you
stuff
go
back.
through everything, all the fights, I mean, if you spend all day combing through everything here.
So
You
did we
guys
find
pretty much
Roach's
killed
head?
everything
No.
except down.
So I was lying.
Probably down. Yeah.
He solved the puzzle, just like I said earlier.
You made.
There's
the
also
down.
some there's also some
I
treasure in here as well.
You did.
We got a legendary
There's a
sword.
dagger and a gemstone, a emerald green gemstone.
Did you say a dagger?
There's a dagger and a gemstone.
Is it magical or just a dagger?
It appears to be magical. Same with the gem. The gem appears to be magical as well.
Okay.
It's a dagger of venom and an emerald elemental gem.
Okay, I
So,
can't complain
what's
about
that?
magic
What's that?
items anymore.
Poison,
No.
conjure element, and it would be. A
I'm now melee.
Can I combine that with my hammer and make Thor's hammer?
Can
You have to
I
break the
tie
gem.
the dagger to my crossbow and make it a bayonet?
Poison is alright.
Poison's all right.
It's alright.
Didn't they buff poison in 6?
I'm not sure. I don't know if that weapon got buffed. Alright, gents.